When last we left, you were driven from a coastal settlement by gigantic crystalline vines, astral blights, and earthquakes. You scurried aboard a ship called the Moon Dancer, when suddenly it rocketed away from the water and into space. You take another look back at your ruined home, and you wonder, what comes next? You are... Oh, go ahead.
So this just hasn't been our year.
You are surrounded by many scared commoners. Elena Sartell is immediately starting to take command of the situation, as any good captain would. All right, you thugs, you get up there on the stern castle deck.
Thugs. You thugs.
I am voiced by a man who takes games very meta-like, and sometimes says shit like that.
This is true.
Meanwhile, all you lot, and she points to everyone, essentially apart from you, go down 2 decks. That's not to not to the cargo deck, but to the steerage deck down below. There should be plenty of space for you to spread out down there. And this militia member steps up and says, "You heard the lady, folks. Let's head on down." And she carries the injured child that you saved the life of earlier, Zanril, as she heads down first. I'm going to start clearing the space on this deck. You're free to start doing what you're doing as she's shepherding these folk away. But if you have nothing to do...
yeah, I mean, I suppose I'm going to go down to where we're supposed to go. Check out that area.
Fair. But she does turn to you lot, and she says, "Thank you so much for your help back there. I feel like without your muscle backing me, there's no way there was lot up there. In fact, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye out for me, that lot up there could start trouble at any point in time."
The thugs?
That, you said Travis, right? And his crew. Yes.
Do you know what those things were?
The vine things?
Mm-hmm.
No. That was the close thing down there, but blast if I know what those vines were or how to get rid of them. But I have a feeling there might be someone who knows where on the Rock of Brawl.
The what of what?
Do I know this place?
No, I wouldn't think you would, based on what we've said before. You've never heard of the Rock of Brawl. You must... Oh, right. Your planet has one of those non-interference orders.
Thank you.
Yeah. The Rock of Brawl is a asteroid of sorts, but a city lies upon it. It wanders throughout wild space here and yonder.
Oh.
But there's a lot of knowledgeable people, including a Prince Anzur there that I fly under, and there might be a certain commander there that could help you out in your travels. Figure out some way of maybe stopping what's plaguing your planet.
Well, that sounds like the place to go. You're our planet. You are not from this planet?
Oh, no. I'm not from there at all.
Where do you hail from?
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't hail from much of anywhere. I was born on a vessel just like this one. Lived my whole life on boats.
Fascinating.
Indeed. I thought so too. Is there any other questions you might have? Seems like if there's anyone to help that poor rock down there, it might be you folks. And I would love to help you in whatever small way I can.
I guess.
Sorry, I just got back. I just saved myself from joking for a second. I understand. I've heard a lot of words and people's names that I've absolutely no recollection of mine. The Rock of Brawl?
Oh, yes, indeed. The Rock of Brawl. You see, there's a whole civilization almost, a city a mile wide and half a mile thick, and a whole culture there, you see, and plenty of people, strong and weak alike. And I think there's a Commander Crux that might help you on your mission there. Maybe have some information.
That certainly sounds like somebody who would know a thing or two.
Oh, yes,
Might we be able to head there?
Oh, yeah, that's where I'm going right now. I can't very well take care of this many passengers for very long. Well, but you four are free to wander the ship as necessary, but please, again, keep an eye out and make sure that those up there don't cause too much of a ruckus.
We'll keep them in line.
I thought I heard a question starting.
Yeah,
Before we get to the
forgot.
crux of this issue, what can I do with this box of cats?
The hell if I know. you can, I guess, keep them in steerage for now. Perhaps there might be a few folks down there might be willing to adopt them. If you find some trustworthy-looking common folk, you might want to adopt one yourself.
I'm going to go start walking down the steerage mid her conversation.
Fair enough. Talk to you later. Feel free to wander the ship as you please. You four, at least. Just
We'll keep an eye on things.
if you have any other questions about how things work, or if you need some something to do, in fact, I might call on you for that, or some folks down there. There's plenty of work to be done. It should only be a day or two until we get to Brawl.
Great.
So I suppose I should address the obvious question. How? And Fashad just proceeds to gesture at the entirety of the ship. How even?
So, wow.
I thought this was just normal because no one was reacting to it.
It's a lot to take in. One step.
That is a fine question. I'm sorry, again, I was born on a ship like this, but this here is what we call a spelljammer. You see, it's a magically enchanted vessel. In fact, what you really need is a certain chair. In fact, if you'd like to talk to Flapjack, he's right through the door here, and he might explain a little bit more about spelljamming than I'll ever know. That's not true. But yeah, it's a vessel that can exist in what we call wild space. Wow, where'd this accent go?
Space.
Right. Small air bubble, you see. If you go out far enough from any planet with a large enough thing around you, you'll be able to continue to breathe in this here space.
Are you being to tell me there's no air out there?
Beyond a certain limit, no. Where the fuck was this accent? Beyond a certain, no, fuck it. Beyond a certain limit, no, there's no air. We have, in fact, I'll show you a little diagram here, and I think I might have opened some stuff up. There might be a place in your journal that's called Player Art Handouts. Brilliant. And there might be a couple of things in there that you might find to look at. Unfortunately, none of that matters right now because that's not what we're looking for. We are looking for, oh boy, this is going to be a nightmare. Oh, I hate it. Moving. She pulls out a withered old piece of paper. You see, it kind of works like this.
Oh, I don't get it.
There's a little envelope of air around the vessel and a little plane of gravity along its most weighty parts. If you fall off, you'll float along. In fact, I have a quick bit of rules as well, a little cheat sheet, as it were. Here you go. Did that pop up for everybody?
Something went wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Something went wrong?
Yeah,
That's what it
says
on the page. Like, it looks like a page, but that's all it says on it.
If you go into this one information, right under start here, there's a Spelljammer cheat sheet. Is it possible for you guys to close what you got shown and open that? And does that
Still
work?
says something wrong. Something went wrong.
It's I can't even read this whole bit yet. Okay.
Please check your permissions or reload.
Please check. Well, did anybody try to reload?
It might be a permissions issue.
I'll reload now.
Yeah.
Nope, still something wrong.
Well, this was supposed to work and answer all your questions about spell jamming and spell jamming.
I believe you.
Here we go. Here it comes via Discord now because we have many ways of doing things. So many ways of doing things.
So many ways.
So many ways.
So many ways. Zitties.
Indubitably.
Oh.
It's a little thing we print out to hand out to folks that come out here for the first time. Figure out how things work a little bit.
Oh, I could sit and read this for a long time.
No need to do that now. You'll figure it out over the course of however long we decide to do this.
I'm a more learn-on-the-job kind of person.
Very fair. Very fair indeed.
Oh. Thought we were going to watch the whole thing.
All right, we're back.
Oh, were we gone?
No, I will kind of. I brought you back to. It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry.
Did you folks have any other questions for me in particular?
No.
And she sets about. Well, you have a fine one. Like I said, it should only, I think I said 2 days till we hit Brawl.
I hope we don't hit it.
Indeed, you fucked up.
I was being serious. I don't know why you're laughing.
Fair enough. I'm pretty sure we won't end up colliding with the rock.
Very good.
We're trusting you.
And you should. I helped to get you off of that planet before whatever it is was happening ended up happening.
That was very kind.
Just saw folks in danger that I thought might be able to help me as well.
Didn't you run directly to your boat?
Sure did.
And then weren't able to get on it until we came and helped.
Absolutely. That's why I invited you along.
You had a crew before, but now you were without one.
It was just down to me and Flapjack.
What happened to the rest?
They're all up on Brawl. I was coming down to visit a friend of mine to deliver a blueprint for this here firearm to a gnomish guy named Hinklesap. You ever heard of Hinklesap?
No.
Question: have I ever heard of Higglestack?
Roll a history check for me.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know why I would, but possibly.
I definitely don't.
Raconteur Fashaw has heard of the gnomish inventor Hinklesap, who is famous for inventing firearms and different ways of going about using them and designing them.
People have arms made of fire?
Oh no! You see, it's what they call guns and things that explode and projectile shoot pew pew.
I don't know what pew pew is, but
It is a weapon.
but I know things that explode. Okay. Oh,
A device that is used as a weapon.
got it.
All right, I've got some adjusting of the sails to do, and if you have any questions, I am around.
Oh,
Rokos
See ya.
has headed down before other folk. This is what you see first as you head down in deck, Rokos. Sorry, you probably come out right around there.
Okay.
And they would be on the steerage deck down below. So you can continue down or look around while this long conversation was happening upstairs.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of the mama cat made it on the ship, did she not?
She did.
Okay, but she's not in the box.
Why is the mama cat not in the box?
Is she in the box? My understanding, and I could have been incorrect, was that like she was on the other side on the ship, not in the cat jumping back and forth. I didn't know if she got scooped in. If she got scooped in, that's fine.
She got scooped into the box. They're all together.
In which case, I probably would just put the box somewhere safe and dry and maybe give them all a scratch and go back to my friend. I don't think I would be like trying to sell cats to the people.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, seeing that there are animals on this level, you could probably make an assumption that they might be able to hang out on this level, assuming they don't get hurt by these mules. Should be fine.
I guess I could around the rest. Okay, it's all, yeah. What's down this a ways?
That's back up to the main deck. There's I don't know if you guys see it all. No, you don't. That's weird. Let's I'm going to reveal some arrow stuff here.
What are these staircases like? Like, are they free? What's that called?
I don't know.
Like without a railing?
Without an under. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're
Free
just
floating.
Free floating. Are they free floating? Are they like solid?
They are solid. They're built into like the ship itself.
Well, I think looking at this layout, takes some time to walk around. I kind of think I might put the box over here. It feels like somewhere people won't always go.
Sure, yeah, that's down at the end of the hallway, essentially. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I will walk off.
Oh, totally.
After a scratcher.
Yeah. And they enjoy the scratches. They seem to be happy to be here. They're
alive,
totally fine. Yeah, they're good.
I guess I'd go back to the top. Not sure if my friends would have moved. I would know. So.
And you haven't been gone too long. You're probably right in the middle of conversation, ending where you ended. Why were you guys in the same square? That's weird. And you're free to move about the country, or just the ship, really.
Well, I was suggested to have this ship explained to me by one Flapjack, I believe it was.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Flapjack's through that door right there. Why is she Southern? That's not right. Here we go. And I'll move this door aside. Boom. There's a door. Second door on the left there. I'm trying to select just the door here and get it out of the way. And
I'm going to amend my decision also because I will take a position up here and just keep an eye out on this group on the opposite side of the ship.
For Sheezy. What they're doing is examining a broken mangonel on the other side. It seems like the two weapons on your side are both pretty functional, but the one over there looks pretty fucked.
Okay.
And they're all kind of just brooding there. The rest of you folks have found the Spelljammer's quarters, or the Spelljammer's area, and I am on the wrong set of pages here. Getting over to... Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Who are you? You have seen, at this point, a flump character, player art handouts. I'm pretty sure that this is a...
Is it this thing right here?
It is that thing right there. That is Flapjack, and I'm going to explain who Flapjack is, and I thought I had a handout. There I do. There we go. Here you go. Here's Flapjack.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so cute.
It took me a while to realize that was a hat and not a part of its body.
I'm trying to pull up the information on Flapjack. This is all going wild.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it. I love Flapjack. What's going to happen to him?
Brutal death.
Flapjack is sitting upon the ship's spelljamming helm. It looks to be a floating, ornate silver chair with a purple seat cushion and no legs whatsoever. Glowing blue crystals underneath the seat project a magic circle onto the floor, stabilizing the chair. Flapjack sits in the chair, piloting the ship. Did Captain send you to send a message to me or something?
We'd actually been sent to ask questions about the nature of this vessel. We are, I suppose, not from here.
You've never been out. You've never been out in wild space, huh?
No, I must say the combination of those two words has never entered my ears before.
Oh yeah. Wild space is just kind of the space between space, you know. It's like where you are when you're nowhere.
I guess perfectly cleared up.
All right, you see, it's like every group of planets and rocks or whatever, there's usually like a star in the middle. That's like a wild space system, you see. And all these different wild space blobs with all these rocks in them, they sit and they float around the astral sea, and that's where things get real wild. So when you're not at a rock, but you're not in the astral sea, you're kind of nowhere. You're in wild space. And that's where we are right now, baby, floating through wild space.
That's a little scary.
Oh, no, it's fine. You see, we got this here. It's a nice chair. It's called the Spelljamming Helm. Lets you take control of the ship itself and how it all works. In fact, I'm trying to pull up the exact rules about it now to try to show it to you. And I'm not having a great time finding them. But essentially, you sit in this thing, and if you're a powerful enough caster, magic user that is, you'll be able to move and steer the ship without even using your own action or movements.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I can teach you how to spell jam if you have the capability.
Oh,
I would be interested in learning.
Oh, sure. Hang around.
Yeah,
I'll give you pointers.
Too.
Totally. Anybody else? You got to be able to use magic to do it, though. It's kind of important.
I can.
Oh, I have magic.
To be the first Loxodon to ever helm a ship of the stars sounds like an opportunity that could not be resisted, as long as you're offering.
Oh, absolutely. Just hang around. And, we'll kind of fade off into silence as I actually explain to your characters how it all works in detail. But we don't have to go over all that in game or whatnot. And so we do. At least an hour passes while you're talking. It's fairly restful, this short amount of time that has passed.
Yeah. Does anyone need a short rest to get their spells back? Because I think most of us are pretty good on points, right?
Yeah, and I didn't end up using any of my spell slots, so.
Fair enough.
I guess it is for my special abilities, so. But
I guess I did use some of my real health.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
I get my channel divinity back.
Ooh.
Where is
Okay.
that? It is right here.
No.
You notice
Eight.
pretty quickly after the ship left this one, your home planet, that it began traveling at rocket fast speeds. If you go to your cheat sheet, you'll see that spell jamming vessels have 2 different speeds when they are out in wild space, not near any other things. They are traveling very fast, but they automatically come to a slow when they become close enough to another vessel.
Nice.
And you feel the ship as you come to the end of your short rest, as Flapjack's saying, and you really just got to feel the flow of the astral waves.
I felt something now.
Yeah. Oh, wow, there's something nearby. You guys might want to head out.
Okay.
We were supposed to anyways.
Fair enough. I'm pretty sure that Spelljammers, it's been a minute since I read through all this, but Spelljammers can, I'm fairly sure, feel and kind of see what's happening around their ships. So that's all fine and good. And I put that away. As you exit out and assuming onto the Gertie is. So the middle there where Gertie is actually the middle of the ship down here. Like that's the same area. So if you look at the diagram up top, the stern castle and forecastle are just above the main deck, but those are all kind of in the same thing. So if you're where Xandril and Gertie are, you're actually down. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. So Xandril and Gertie, you guys are actually down here on the map. Like that's where that area is.
Oh.
Is this small ship token meant to be here? That's
those
next
small,
to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of not. Those are only there so folks can see that area, because if you're outside, those
That
tokens
makes
have
sense.
sight. Yeah, so if you're outside, you're able to see kind of what's going on the stern castle and the forecastle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That makes sense. Thanks for doing that.
But yeah, of course. But if you're inside, like where Fashaw is, you wouldn't really be able to see what's going on out there.
And
right.
Just to clarify, I think I know the answer, but it is like fairly dark out here, right?
I believe we are in dim light out here. Yeah, is the situation.
This ability doesn't tell me when I regain it. It doesn't.
Which ability?
Awaken Mind. I was trying to look up, and I believe I copied everything correctly.
That's not a thing that you regain. That's just a thing you do.
Why do I have? Yeah. What? Okay. Why did I have a thing where I was marking that?
I think that's what that means, right? According to
For some reason, I marked I only had 3 of them. Maybe that was the wrong thing. Okay. That would explain that. So I can just do that as much as I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're just telepathic.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'll
But
look through my
with
other
30
things.
feet and all that other stuff.
Sorry.
So, Matt, to move from the forecastle to the stern castle, we would have to go down the stairs to the main deck and across, and then up to the stern castle.
Yep. And you can
And
see
how far are they apart?
It's still
Like,
the 5.
just-
it's still the 5 feet. So this set of stairs is this set of stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. A ship. The ship slows as another vessel approaches and comes into view, approaching it from the stern. The pursuing vessel looks like a giant moth. I have an art for this too. Oh man, I wish I had remembered this art stuff before, because there was a few things in here. Oh boy, it's not that. It looks like a giant moth with wings made of iridescent crystal, similar in color and luster to the crystalline vines that ravaged your world.
Oh.
You can just make out figures on the other vessel's deck, scrambling to arm the ship's mangonel. It's astral elves, curses Captain Sarta, and they don't look friendly. Best ready yourself for a fight. They're coming from astern. It looks like they're about a minute out from here. A minute out from the range of our longest weapons, anyway. Once they're within that range, I plan to turn on them and close the distance. There's no way we're outrunning a fucking moth. Star moth. Not with the vessel we're in now.
Wait, did you mean to imply to me that over there is a ship?
Oh, yeah. You don't see those little figures on the deck over there, moving about, whatnot.
Oh, forgive me, it looks a bit esoteric.
Oh, they come in all shapes and sizes out here. Best get used to seeing some shit you ain't dealt with before.
They are presumed to be not friendly.
Oh, no. These folks look like they're after us. and they're approaching and closing in.
Do they have anything they tend to be weak to?
It's sharp blows, big bangy magics. Most of the stuff that you and I are not. I don't.
Are they? Will they be boarding the boat?
Well, it's very possible. Yes, if they're approaching as they are, it looks like they're coming to take us over, or at least ask some questions.
Should we man these crossbows?
Oh, sure. And you guys have access to, in the PCs, there's a Moon Dancer character.
Oh, yeah.
The Mangonel is out, but the two Ballista are both available.
Oh, you need 3 people to run it?
Oh, yeah. It's going to take a whole crew. I wonder if there's any folks below that might be able to help out.
Rokos is going to take this time to stand up and don his helmet.
Indeed.
I'm going to check my spell list real quick. I still got 1 3rd level to pop.
I'm going to show that to you guys now as well, because that's going to be a whole thing. So currently they are a little bit beyond 500. They are approaching 500, and you've heard that when they get to 500, she plans to turn around to close that distance.
Okay. Should we get some of the thugs to come and help us?
You can try. In fact, I'll go ahead and try. And she walks over. You lot over there, you're willing to put in any work to protect the ship now. And we're gonna, oh boy, may as well. That's that kind of check. That's right. And oh no, we're not putting our lives on the line for somebody we just met. We appreciate you getting us out of there and everything, but this seems like above our pay grade right now.
Rokos, remember this.
Well, all right then. You sit on your asses. We'll see what happens next. And Elena will walk over and say, if you all need a hand up there, I can give you a hand up there. In fact, thank you all for giving me a hand.
Of course.
Which side are they on? Sorry.
The way that this works, it doesn't effing matter.
Oh, okay.
The ship-to-ship combat, it works like the ships are moving in such a way that on every turn you'll have a chance of aiming if you get a chance to aim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there's only 5 of us, and in order to properly use these 2, we'll need 6 folks.
Don't they know that they'll pick off the herd one by one if we don't stick together?
I suppose they haven't learned their lessons yet. I'll head down to the bottom and see if I can wrangle up any help.
As he leaves, Rokos is going to say just loud enough for the people around him to hear. They will.
Xandra will get within 30 feet of Travis and use the Awaken Bind ability to speak telepathically to them and say, "You will perish if you do not help."
Oh shit.
What the fuck was that?
As Xandril stands in the stairway, like leaning against the wall, just watching.
Cody, I'll repeat it. You will perish if you do not help. Fight.
We're gonna need that block again.
Do I need to roll intimidation?
Yeah. Let's have you roll that intimidation, and I'd like you to also roll. I mean, maybe a stealth check. Maybe I don't know, some kind of check like that. That if you're trying to hide where this is coming from at all.
Could it be performance based?
Can you explain to me how that works? And perhaps
I'm using my acting abilities to pretend that I am not communicating with them.
I'll allow for that.
Ventriloquism. Cool.
To blend into the crowd.
Yeah,
shoot.
They do notice that it's you doing it. Just barely, but they hit that 9 on a disadvantage check.
Damn it.
You! If you don't get out of my head, we're going to have a problem right here and now, and it's not going to be that ship over there.
I'll continue to do it telepathically and say, I believe they will be a problem either way.
Well, we'll see if you can handle it or not.
I'll go back to the group and tell them, well, I tried.
I would like to yell over to that stern castle and just say, "Are you absolutely sure I can't convince at least one of you to come and assist us? It would mean the world to us if somebody could handle the 6th spot."
Try the opposite way. That's so funny.
Is anyone able to make suggestions?
You'll hear Travis say, like, just kind of whisper out to his group in an intimidating fashion. You don't really hear what he says. But I would like you to make a persuasion check, and then we'll move on to possibly what Gertie has to say about it. And we're going to go with... Yeah, sure. One of these guys say, "Look, Travis, you've done plenty for me and my people, but I don't even know where my people are right now. And that ship looks scary as hell, and I think I might be able to help. I'm sorry, but I gotta go." And one of the thugs comes over. "I'm here to help. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing."
Sure, just point it in that general direction. The rest of us have got this.
As you are nearing the end of this minute, Elena Sartell returns with the nobleman that you saved earlier from that burning building. "I am ready to help if I can. What can I do? I have a wife and a child down there, and I'll do whatever I can to make them safe."
Well, I would dream of nothing more than to allow somebody to protect their family. Take this if you may. And I offer him my spot on the...
He goes ahead and he's like, "Well, sure, I'll go ahead and do that." And the captain says, "Well, all right then. It seems like you 6 have this handled out here."
Wait, no, we have 2 and we have 3. Bashaw, you need to still do this.
Oh, terribly sorry. I thought...
We still need you.
If you have... Look, if you think you have something you might be able to do apart from this, I mean, please feel free. We'll have about a minute between the time we get within range and the time where we become closer range, where things like spells and more conventional weapons might be able to hit. So we'll have a full minute of possibly doing this shit.
Fair enough.
If you, so we'll have a minute between the 500 and the 250 feet range.
Mm-hmm.
And then from the 250, we'll be in a distance even quicker.
Well, what I would like to do before we begin this this endeavor, I'm going to pop my my last 3rd level slot to cast Sending.
Alrighty. Where is that sending?
Send it to... I cannot see the target. Well, we can vaguely see figures off in the distance. So I would like to try and speak to the one who looks like the most captain-y person on the other ship.
And I get like a real good perception check just to see what you end up finding.
Hold on a tick. As long as I have inspiration, I'm going to finally use it. Perception.
Standing right at the top of the ship appears to be somebody who's barking out orders to a crew of what looks to be simian folk. Oh shit, I don't want my bill right now, thank you. Sorry. And I had the people here. I did. Oh right, I can just go over here. That makes sense. Way to go. Oh, I don't even need to do that. We're on the right thing. It's all good. You find the mind of Captain Asmadian.
The mind? Well, it's a sending spell.
A message.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh. Okay. He was looking. Okay.
And
just in the chair.
So I'm going to start sending the message here. I beg your pardon. This is a civilian vessel. We are looking for...
Oops, sorry.
Refuge.
Okay.
And do not have time for whatever encounter you hope for. And that is 25 words.
Woo!
You are a civilian vessel leaving this one. We cannot allow for that. Your lives were forfeit from this morning. Prepare to be ended.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound good. Oh, I hate to inform everyone here, but they appear to be specifically here to murder us. Like, very specifically to murder us. Well, okay, generally us, but I'm sure you understand the tonality of this.
As in
Prepared to defend oneself, I suppose.
Are you meaning the four of us or everyone on this ship?
The general plurality of those involved on the ship, yes.
You'll see Rokos hands, both organic and prosthetic, grip the hilt of his blade tighter. Though no expression because it's covered by a helmet.
Indeed. And I guess we can move you guys. How did I not? Oh, yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, that's why. Because we're here, and that's where we want you. And there should be a motion background, but I guess there's not right now. That's great.
It's working for me.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, cool. Just not for me, which is fine. And we will move a copy of this over to here.
You don't have to mess with grids when you use stuff like this, do you?
Nope.
That's cool.
Yeah, I just have it auto grid for me, and I use whatever's there as far as like what's in the video. Okay, so we're gonna measure a distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So each time we start around, so we're gonna just roll initiative. And because Rokos is alert, I'm going to allow for, and we're using side initiative. So if you open your ship-to-ship combat thing, you can see kind of what the initiative rules are going to be looking like. Essentially, it's just going to be, we're each going to roll a initiative for our side, and I'll allow your side to roll adding the proficiency bonus of 3 because Rokos is alert.
Nice.
But apart from that bonus, it's just a flat D20. And you guys see what the Dark Star rolls.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay. I guess who's rolling this?
It's up to you guys. Whoever wants to. You're getting a bonus for it, so I guess you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to double check to see. I think I've already got that in play on the sheet, right? Because my dexterity is 2.
Right?
So it'd be +1 from that because we're not adding your dex.
No, I know. I'm just okay. Sure. All right. Just making sure that was. It is set up. So sure. Okay.
All right. So it will be the Star Moth's turn first. And I just want to be sure that we're doing this correctly. Long range for anything else.
There's nothing we can do to try and block it.
Not really. The AC for the ship essentially means that it takes into account what the Spelljammer is doing to try to like get out of the way. Unless you have some kind of spell that can do like a major covering of a major area, it's not going to do a lot for you. Okay. So these at 500 feet, we're beyond the range of ballista and crossbows, but we're at long range for longbows and mangonels. So they will be using their mangonel at disadvantage, and it takes 2 actions to load it, but they have plenty of crew on all this shit, so they're able to fire off one of these attacks. Mangonel stone. Oh boy. Moondancer. The AC of the Moondancer is 15. A stone flies past your ship, narrowly avoiding it, but it does not appear to take damage this round. What would you folks like to do with your turns? And you can put them in whatever order that you like as far as what you want to be doing.
I mean, all we can do is fire that, right? Unless you have a crazy long spell.
Sure.
I mean, I have a longbow on my personage. So it sounds like I could fire a longbow shot at that shit.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're at disadvantage,
500
right?
feet?
Yeah.
Then we need someone else to operate the thing, right?
Oh, yes. Captain, it would appear Rokos is technically within range with his weapon. Would you mind giving us a quick assist?
Oh, yeah. I'll go ahead. What the fuck accent is it? Yes, she agrees.
Clearly a Brawlian accent.
No reason not to try.
Right.
Yeah, totally. You're at disadvantage with the longbow, and and basically the NPCs will go ahead and take the actions of loading and aiming and stuff. So whichever of the two of the other of you that want to make those other shots at disadvantage.
So just rolling a d20? Or?
Well, it's an attack from the ballista bolt action on the NPC Moondancer sheet there. So it's a +6.
Right. Got
and it's for 3d10, yeah. But it is at disadvantage at this range.
Do do we have a certain amount of like ammunition? We're not
You're good
in charge
to go.
of that, right? Okay.
Yeah, you're not in charge of that. You're solid.
Great.
If we have boats, load them. Regardless
Oh,
of
shit.
other
Sorry, I
factors.
meant yeah, this should be on this layer. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Yeah.
we
Oh, hello.
I'll fire one.
Already?
Vashal would prefer to not personally fire one.
Fair enough.
Ever?
Like he's got a bit of a pacifist streak.
Well, we can switch positions then, so that, right? Because there's not another one of us on the other one.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you guys worked out the jobs in the time.
Yeah.
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 So whoever just wants to take the shots can take the shots.
Oh.
Oops, I almost did it at advantage instead of disadvantage.
It's under actions.
I see it now.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Can
Noise.
Oh, I was supposed to do it on that sheet, huh?
It's fine, but I need another D20 to see if that hits, right?
Okay, hitting a disadvantage doesn't work. Okay. Oh my god!
My goodness. Wow.
Oh no!
Just double checking.
Incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, both these shots, just barely. Like this one bolt that Gertie aims bounces off of the crystalline structure, but causes 0 damage to the Star Moth.
Okay,
Almost.
Yep.
here comes 2 arrows.
Yep.
1, oh god, and a 2. Oh man.
And they both seem to hit the Star Moth, but do no damage whatsoever as the distance closes and 1 round passes. All right. For various reasons, it has been about a month since the second ago.
Wow.
Yeah. You guys are in the middle of a space battle. You're about 465 feet away from the ship that you are facing down, a ship full of astral elves that are coming to take your lives. You have lost initiative. We are doing side initiatives, and it is currently their turn. So they are going to approach 50 feet. As you can see by my great little key at the bottom of the screen, 50 feet is 1 square. That's cool. And they are going to take some shots at you with disadvantage from such a range. Just making sure that is all accurate. Where is the range on these things? There is the range. And yeah, we're good to go there. Here's a 1. Oh, and here's a 2 and a 3. So, excellent. Why didn't it roll damage then? So what you see is a stone launched from this the top of the ship here. A mangonel. Wow, I can't think of the word. The thing that doesn't matter. I just said it. It's fine. A stone fires at you and completely misses your space galleon. However, however, from the eyes, what looks like the eyes of this Star Moth, come 2 bolts, and one also misses his space galleon, but the other rocks the boat and delivers unto you an amount of damage that is equal to, working on it, and that does exceed the damage threshold of the ship, and therefore causes a bit of wood to splinter off from the side right here of the boat itself, dealing a small amount of structural damage. And I'm working on getting that calculated. Now, here we go.
So are we keeping track of the HP for that on the sheet, or are you doing that for us?
It's on the token, and I've just taken care of that there. Can you guys see the token?
The ship is a token?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the big circle we're on?
The circle. Got it. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry. Keep getting mixed up.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm using the circle to represent the ship itself in this case. And the ship, as it is above, may or may not come into play later as the 2 draw closer.
My bad.
But yeah, for now, you don't have to worry about too much about the ship above. Anyway, you took some damage. The ship rocks. It is your turn. As the and I, as the fucking, what's it called? The Spelljammer, will advance the ship up to its speed. Because you are a little bit slower, you are going to be able to move 2 of these squares every 3 rounds. Last round, you moved a full one. This round, you're going to move half one. Next round, you'll finish this half. You'll get it. Now you do what you're going to do.
As a note, Matt, if you want to roll the damage of one of these attacks, you just click on the name of the attack in the chat.
Wow, that's dope as F. Wait, then how did I do so? Oh, right, because that was a mangonel stone. This would have been a bolt. Brilliant. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No problem. Do we have initiative here, or have we rolled for it yet?
No. It's your whole side is on the same initiative, essentially.
Right.
Because we each just fired the bolt, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is mostly correct. Again, your mangonel is down, but both of your ballista are working, and that's what you're currently rocking right now. Mm-hmm. Each takes 3 actions to fire. So there's 3 of you on each of those. And Rokos himself has been taking pot shots at the distance. Mm-hmm. And so I guess
I'll load mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be on the load/aim crew.
Fair enough. I would love to have 2 of you roll attacks.
Okay, I'll fire mine. Because I'm the only player on mine.
And I guess I will on the other one. What do we just roll a d20?
It's on the...
Yeah, if you open the character sheet for the Moon Dancer, you can click Ballista. It says 2 Ballista. Do we just click it one time?
You do click it one time when you do have 2 ballista on the ship, and you are at disadvantage at this range.
Okay, so basically that's just the disadvantage then. Oh, there we go. That's the one. That's why I thought it was 2 ballista.
Oh, I did the same thing.
Yep.
What?
So scroll down, because you clicked it under weapons. You have to go to actions.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to take the first of those. And so at disadvantage, Zanril's ballista misses, but Gertie's bolt will strike the dark star approaching you.
Should I click the bolt to roll the damage?
Yeah, I believe if you hit attack. Yeah, there you go. And it does strike. But that bolt seems to bounce right off of the crystalline structure, dealing no damage whatsoever.
What?
Oh.
It appears that these ships are made out of pretty tough stuff and have a certain amount of damage that you have to overcome to actually hurt them.
Oh.
And Pin just doesn't quite cut it in this case. I believe Rokos is taking shots.
At people, right?
Sure, yeah. They're kind of hard to make out at this distance. But you can see there's some simian folks manning the mangonel at the top, as well as astral elves on the lower and upper decks.
Well, let me ask, how far away are they?
They are currently, it's 50 feet per square, so that's 6 squares. They're a little over 300 feet out.
Okay. Goes up to 600, so we're good. Do one of these and one of these.
Who are you aiming at?
One of the simians.
Okay. Let me pull up those character sheets. Those. What? Just okay, fine. Cool. You do hit one of these. You hit 2 of these creatures.
Wow.
And you take one down just instantly.
Whoa.
Yep.
Damn.
If only. Why can't I? Oh, right. That makes sense. Bam. And another you harm very, very badly.
Good to know.
Indeed. Let me check some stuff here. Yep. All right. Cool. And it is, right, you've moved this turn. It is their turn. They will close in 50 feet. They will take their attacks. That's the one. I believe that's the one. No.
You clicked it in weapons too. Yeah.
That's the one. Yep. That's a 2. And that's a 3. Brilliant. Your number is that. So that one misses. So, both of these bolts shooting out of the eyes of the star moth do not strike your ship. But a stone, and you see at this distance, you can see the astral elf lieutenant shove the dead body of this simian person out of the way and take its spot on the mangonel up there to make sure that it fires off. It will hit your vessel and cause some damage, rocking you again, this time striking right at the lower deck here, at the bow of your ship. I'm not good at boats. And that will be their turn as soon as I can figure out. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Causing a bit of structural damage to you. And it is now going to be your turns. And you're going to advance that afar. You are now within, just gonna
250?
You're at 250 feet, so I'm going to do another thing. So give me another second here.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
Do your thing.
I'm gonna. No. There we go. And why did I do that? That's no good. There we go. And you can see I've changed scale at the bottom there. You are at 250 feet, and each of these squares is about 25 feet. And feel free to do your stuff.
All right. I'll fire another ballista.
As will I. Unless you want to do it, Brian.
As a player, I'll take the pleasure.
All right, yeah, both of these will strike. Yeah, try to do some damage.
Oh, that's right.
The one that is coming from the Xanril Thug Recounter weapon bounces off of the hull of this ship. However, the bolt that fires from Gertie's strikes true and does some structural damage, lodging itself near the eye hole of this moth-like ship.
Yes.
And I believe Rokos is firing as well.
Sure.
And you're aiming at the simian still?
Yeah. Makes the most sense.
Sure. Assuming that, why not? I would assume you'd want to take out the target you've already injured.
If that is something I could see that I had done, then I would be attempting to hit the same guy. Fair
enough, and you would hit the same guy. The other of your arrows off into the darkness and purpleness of the space around you. You actually see it strike a space jellyfish. Yeah, they're a space jellyfish. Fuck you. I don't know.
I thought one was driving the ship, so.
That's fair. That's a good point. It is their ship's turn. They approach.
Did that simian die, by the way? Sorry.
Yes. Sorry, yeah, that the simian you struck twice did also perish.
Okay, just checking.
Indeed. And in fact, they've approached, and let me see. I'm going to check some things here. See what they might. Yeah, not much there. Not much there either. Excellent. You see another of these astral elves step up, kick this simian off the ship out into space. It is now just floating alongside the ship there in its gravity plane. And they will attempt to take some shots at you at 200 feet. And let me just check again. So that will actually bring their mangonel within its normal range. And the ballista will still have disadvantage. So here we go with those. And the mangonel. All right. So the mangonel, that will be the 14. That would miss. What's your number? Yeah, your number is
15.
Exactly. So it looks like all three of these projectiles from the star moth miss your boat entirely as they are quickly close. Well, you're both quickly closing distance as you're jamming right at each other.
We jamming.
You jamming? I don't know. It's Marley, right?
Yep.
Here we go. You guys are gonna. So with this, you're gonna be closing 4 squares every 3 rounds. So for now, we're just gonna move you 1 square, and we'll see where we go from here. It's weird.
Okay.
But you are now about 165 feet away from this other ship.
Sorry, is it 165?
165.
Okay.
Oops, I'm sorry. Gosh, it's been a while since we've done this. I forgot the things you click.
And yeah, once we get to a range where people are feeling like they would feel more effective taking their own actions than firing the weapons, just let me know. And when we have more people that are like that than not, then we'll just go into normal advantage. Not advantage, normal initiative.
I think this might be my last turn firing the ballista. Although I'm kind of getting used to it.
Well, fair enough. And for this round, you two take your shots. And
would you like to take this one?
Sure. Oh, damn.
yeah, it looks like both of these shots do miss.
Oh.
Let's see. Still aiming for the monkey folk that I can probably see a little bit better, but not quite better enough. There's one,
not
there's
quite better enough. Pretty close to better enough, but not quite.
Is that not hitting something?
Those
I think one of those will.
Both hitting things.
Okay.
Excellent.
Would you like these to be on a single simian target, or would you like these to be on 2 separate simian targets?
Good question.
You're not going to be able to judge before they hit.
I know. One single.
And you will take out another of these simian folk with efficient brutality.
I had to do some quick judgments based on past interactions with creatures.
I totally get it. I would have, I get it. Cool. I believe that is that. The Dark Star will close another 50 feet. That puts you at, what's the distance? That's
115.
115-ish. And at this time, you see another of these astral elves emerge from within the interior of the Star Moth, if you're paying attention to such things. I'm trying to get to that character. No, that's not on that layer.
I suppose I am, since I'm kind of like sighting down the deck, seeing who I can hit next.
Fair enough. I'm going to move them to the proper layer. There we go. You see... Wait. Oh, boy. Such a pain in the ass. I do see a new
challenger.
Indeed. You see that challenger wave their hand, and some force that they put out moves the Hadozi out of its way as it decides to help out arming this weapon as well. And they are attacking you this time with, normal shit the whole way through. So here we go with the a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Okay, so we're only taking the first rolls of those because there's no need for the second rolls at all. So that's a 19, a 17, and a 25.
Oh, fuck. The mangonel stone is the one that crit.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And they all 3 will strike your vessel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an attack, that's an attack, and that's an attack. That shouldn't do the second 14 on the first one. The first bolt bounces off of the hull of your ship. It seems that your ship is also made out of sturdier stuff. The second bolt also follows that, bouncing off of the other side. However, this stone rockets through the bottom and side of your ship and leaving a nice big hole through the center section, doing a total of 48 damage.
Yikes.
And rocking your ship hard. For what it's worth, it doesn't look like your ship is anywhere close to stopping flying. It's just pretty hurt. That seems to be their turn. Your ship will advance. I'm going to put it at 2 squares. Next time you'll advance 1 if we get to that point. But you are 100 and... Nope, that's not right. You're 85 feet out at this point.
I would like to do my own thing.
All right.
I think I might also, but I want to double check.
Wait,
yeah, I got slots.
You're 80 feet out at this point, not 85. I'm sorry. But yeah, okay, let's roll into proper initiative then.
Okay, I need to read something, make sure I understand.
Oops, sorry. Oh, okay.
Can you roll initiative? I already do that. Feels like it. 8. When you roll initiative, you can add your proficiency bonus to the roll. At Dex? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's why. Okay, so I did. Did it?
Ooh.
Oh, I did it wrong. Sorry. I rolled it off my sheet instead of rolling it off the token.
Sure. I don't know why it's giving you guys so much information. I'd prefer it not to. Are you guys seeing the HP and AC of these things on your...
No, I'm just seeing their turn order.
Okay,
that's their initiatives.
That's fine.
Will you just add my token to the turn? And then
yeah, totally.
We can punch the number in. That way we won't make it.
Yeah, definitely. And your number you rolled was that. Okay, and we will put that in. All right. Is that... Yeah, that's all 4 of you. Excellent. Alrighty. And... Yep, that's just going to be the way that is. I think we are in the go for it time.
Okay, yep. We're 80 feet away from each other, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're still in this territory. So we do this, and I get one more. These are at the last monkey boy.
Fair.
Oh my god.
Well, it is what it is, right?
It's almost like I was better at disadvantage.
Kind of. Yeah. All right. Was that it?
That's potentially his turn, yes.
Yeah. Fair enough. Going to Gertie.
Okay. My turn. I will decide. I think I'm going to check something on the app. Okay. I am going to cast Fairy Fire. Oh, is that within 60 feet of me?
Is what within 60 feet of you?
These people.
No, they're 80 feet out.
Damn, sorry. Okay. I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I was reading so many different spells.
No, I understand.
I lost track of which ones I could do.
For what it's worth, you might be able to get like 1 or 2 of them in the range of this thing, just based on it being 60 feet out plus 20 feet of actual.
Sure, but nah.
I hear you.
Nah. Okay, then instead I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
How big of an area does that affect?
20-foot cube. No, sorry. Let me put up the description. 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Okay, so essentially you can put it 5-foot radius. All right.
Can I put it on like this square, and that would get both of these guys?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, then I'll put it right there. Or if I put it in between the two squares, would I get all 4?
No.
Okay.
You won't be able to get both of these guys. I'm sorry about that. You can get both of that guy and this guy if you put it near one of them, but you're not going to be able to get this guy and this guy.
Okay, but this guy is the one that just came out and seems kind of like he's in charge, right?
Oh boy, that's kind of hard to determine, but perhaps that might be true.
Okay, then I'll go for these 2 over here.
Okay, fair enough. They need to make Constitution saves.
Yes.
Let's go with okay.
15 is the DC.
That one will make it. And you said 15, and that one will not. All right.
So it's half if they don't make it. 9 damage.
All right. So
radiant specifically.
Is there any other effect that comes along with this? Sorry, there's just a lot to...
Shape Changer makes its saving throw. So if any of these are shape changers, they need to make their saving throw at disadvantage.
You see immediately that your moonlight burns this Hadozi, this simian. No, it's a Hadozi. You don't know what that means. It's fine.
I'm not at all.
But unless you do. Wait, shit. Did I put a Hadozi on this one? I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
You worry about what's going on now. I'll take the time to go look through all that bullshit.
I appreciate that. You might actually recognize these creatures somewhat, kind of.
They attacked my people.
Well, yeah, they are simian folk. They're monkey people. You've done some damage, and no shape changer stuff to fuck about with. So that is that.
There's no other effects from it, but I will be able to move it on my turns later on.
Fair enough.
And I don't have a bonus action that I'd like to do at this moment.
Brilliant. Zanril.
So, we're kind of disregarding where their placement is on the ship, and mine, for distance, everyone's just 80.
We're not going to fuck about with it too much at this point. 80 feet, you're at 80 feet.
Then, I'll go for, let's see. Well, I don't know. Would I want to go for elf? That's an elf, and this one's not. I'm trying to zoom in because I was zoomed way out to look at the things.
Fair.
The one that looks like an elf is an elf, I guess.
I don't know who you're looking at.
This one's an elf, yes.
Yes.
And these ones are
elves.
Okay, they just have masks on or something.
Yep.
I don't see any other monkey creatures left, huh?
Nope, not at this point. You would not.
All right. Then I'll go for this one here at the tip.
At the tip.
Why is it not letting me click on it? Oh, because I was clicking. Oh, man. Is it supposed to be at disadvantage?
What distance are you? No, you're not at disadvantage, so it would have been a 16.
Yeah.
So
whatever.
I get 2 bolts. Or beams.
This is the direct quote. For whatever this is worth, Thrycreen, Autognome, Gif, and Hadozi are all native creatures on this one.
Boom. There you go. So yeah, you would recognize these as Hadozi. Though they are wearing garb that is alien to you. You do strike this tippy creature twice with your Eldritch Blast. They both hit, and you do damage. It does not seem to hurt this creature all that much. As much as you would expect it to hurt anything, but this creature seems to be fairly hale and hearty.
Okay. And that is all for me.
Brilliant. And that will bring us to... I'm actually going to go ahead and let the Recounter go first in this round, and they'll go after the Recounter just because they've already had their turn this round. It'll be a whole thing. And then once we start the next round, we'll go ahead and get them back in the proper order. So, Recounter, go ahead.
All right. A quick physics question, point of order.
Sure.
We are going at great speeds. If I were to select a point in space that happens to be a part of the ship for the effect of a spell, does that point move with the vessel, or does it stay in 3D space?
For a spell effect, it stays in 3D space.
All right, I'm not going to do the thing I was thinking I might do. Let me double check if I have another nice option. I think I might just be fucking with the... wait, hold on. I don't have a ranged weapon, do I? No, because I'm a pacifist. Why would I do that? The answer to all of the questions are I am going to put an action towards the ballista.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to go ahead and mark that, or can you go ahead and mark that on the character sheet there for thing, just fill in the bubble for one action complete?
Oh, also, we have a thug on that particular ballista as well, right?
Fair enough, yeah. If they see you continuing to load, yeah, they'll help you keep loading, and the noble will actually walk over and get a third action in there.
Nice.
Teamwork makes the ballista work.
And the captain will actually head underneath and see what she can take care of as far as helping out with the spell jamming. But cool, I believe that will allow you to get off a shot.
Incoming.
Normal range, that will hit. Yeah, totally.
Hey, it did point.
And it will do a damage. Absolutely.
It will do a damage.
It will do a damage. Cool. Very productive round. With that, the noble will say, it looks like things are getting a bit hot out here, and I'm going to head down below before it gets bloody. Ta-ta. And he will.
Okay, go down there.
And yeah, he goes down as well. We're just going to move these two over here for now. Cool. And as I said, I'm going to let the Dark Star, as you see, printed in Elven on the outside of this star moth as it closes in another 50 feet, drawing within 30 feet of you. And at this point, you see 4 star elves appear in your midst, seeming to instantly vanish from their ship and appear upon yours. Cool. That happened, and they're going to take some actions after taking those bonus actions. Right.
Since talking is a free action, is telepathic talking a free action too?
Yeah, sure. Unless, like, your telepathy specifically says it takes a bonus action to use or something, or as an action, you can speak into the mind of whatever. But yeah, apart from that, sure.
Okay.
Cool. So, these ones, that's a 1 and a 2 and a 3. They are all going to be attacking you folks. That's going to be 2 from that. 1 attack there, 1 attack there. So 3 of these attacks are coming towards Gertie, 2 towards Rokos, and 1 towards Xanril. So I'm going to do it in that order, 3 and 2 and 1. These should not be at advantage at all. So we're going to make it so that they're not. But for some reason it wants me... Oh, right. I think it automatically does that. It doesn't fucking matter. We're only taking the first number. Here's the first 3 attacks. 1, 2, and 3. These are for Gertie. These are coming 2 slashes from this folk here, 1 from the one above you. Gertie's AC is a 19.
Oof.
It looks like one of these attacks does get through, dealing 2 slashing damage and an additional 8 radiant damage. However,
I'm resistant to radiant damage, so I'll only take 4.
Indeed, plus the 2 slashing.
So 6. All right.
Another 2 attacks coming now. This time towards Rokos.
I don't think I should still have this bonus to my AC, right, friends? I see a 17/19 on my character, but I think that was somebody was boosting my AC at that time.
Yeah, I don't think you're having an AC boost at this point.
So yeah, just know that it's set.
Dad, you guys saw that we have like kind of zoomed in on the boat above, right? And that's kind of our battle map at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did I roll any of these attacks? Wait, what the fuck? Oh boy. That was 1, 2, 3 towards Gertie, 1 and 2 towards Rokos. So we're looking at a 17 as the number. Both of these attacks miss Rokos. The second creature that attacked Rokos will throw its second attack towards Xanril. It's coming that direction now. That is a 17. That will hit Xanril, dealing a total of 19 damage, 8 slashing, 11 radiant. In addition to both of those things, to all of that stuff.
Temporary hit points
That
first.
is not correct.
No, that's not correct at all. And you have temporary hit points to subtract from first.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That green bar goes first. Yeah, the green bar goes first.
No, I know, but I didn't know that was there.
Yep.
Yeah. Your temporary hit points should still be there.
That?
I think those are there until a long rest, right?
It's not edited now. Okay.
All right.
There we go.
And I'm going to ask Recounter for Shaw to make a dexterity save for me, please.
One dex save coming up.
A flame-like radiance rains down from some point above the ship. It's strange, but you see this elf waving its hands mystically through the air. These flames fall upon you, dealing a total of 24 radiant damage.
Oh
my goodness.
Jeez.
And that will be the elves' turn this round, bringing us to Rokos.
Solved my issues.
What was that?
They solved my problems.
Fair enough, yeah.
You will see him switch back to his sword stance. And we shall start with this individual here. That's one attack.
That attack hits.
That's a follow-up attack.
Misses.
Whoa.
What?
Sorry, just the star got really bright.
Fair enough.
Oh boy.
A splattering of blood flies off of the elf you slashed into the starry abyss, scattering across a school of fish that pass by in the space. Any other bits?
Nope.
Fair enough. I'm gonna check something just real quick. All right, we are going to go ahead and Gertie, you can do your thing.
Sorry. I have choices. Okay. With my action, I am going to hold out my staff with the crescent moon on it and look out to see if I can see the moons, and will ask for them to protect my friends and use my Twilight Sanctuary so that everyone in 30 feet of me is getting the refreshed temporary hit points each turn.
Nice.
Brilliant. Do you want to put out your aura? I think you have control over that aura. Am I tripping?
Oh, let me see.
Do you have more than... When do you refresh channel divinities? Is it on a short rest?
Short rest does it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I doesn't look like you do have, but let me... how big is this circle again? 30-foot radius. So that's a 60-foot diameter.
Yes.
Okay. Is that not... Yeah. There you go.
Jeez.
That's not right. No, that's a 60-foot radius that you just put out.
Oh, that's not what the thing said.
Yeah, that should be half that size. Well, you know what I mean. Thank you.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like,
you
that's
fill
not
all
that can't
space with that?
Okay. Well, that's charmed or frightened. Brilliant. Cool. So that was your action, right? Yep. Anything else?
Huh?
Was there anything else? Did you do a bonus action? Am I tripping?
No, I didn't. I wasn't able. I thought this was a bonus action, but it wasn't. So no, that's it.
Okay. Xanriel.
Oops. That's not how you do that. I'm going to use my... Oh.
Oh,
Yeah?
sorry. And I just want to point out, Gertie, you asked, you looked for the moons and you saw none. You are so far away from home at this point. But the glow starts from within you at this point. So it's radiating out from you rather than from above at all. So while you're channeling this divinity, it does feel as though you're walking in the moonlight back at home. However, Xanriel uses an awakened mind.
I want to speak telepathically to this one here and say, "What are you doing?" And I proceed to do an eldritch blast on the people next to me. Not that one, since I'm trying to talk to him, so let's do the one right by me.
Fair enough.
Oops, not that. Where'd it go? A 1 and a 2.
A 1-y and a 2-y. A 1-y will hit, the 2-y will miss. That was pain. Sorry, did it taste like pain in your ears? Anything else?
Delicious.
Nope.
You hear back telepathically. By order of Prince. Oh boy. This is why I'm bad at doing this.
No, you're not.
Oh, stop it, you. By order of Emperor Zavin of the Xaryxian Empire, your lives are to be taken to serve a greater purpose. You should have never left the rock you were on, and we are taking you back. And at this point, I'm going to need you, Xanril, to make a save of a certain variety called Wisdom for me, please.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Did some temporary hit points need to be rolled after Xanril's turn, or is that not how that works?
That is exactly how that works. I believe there's a button for Moonlight Sanctuary at the bottom.
I just did it. There it is. You got full temp hit points. All 11.
Awesome. Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks for the reminder.
Absolutely. I'm trying to figure out this creature's save.
They don't give it to you? That's pretty fucked up.
No, it does. It does. I just need to find it. And it looks like you have failed this save. And you are paralyzed currently as a spell takes hold. In addition to that, well, seeing that you are paralyzed and working often with the creature that paralyzed you, this creature here is going to but throw both of its strikes up towards Xanril, giving it advantage.
That last thing on paralyzed, but any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
Crazy.
And you were about to get crit twice. So here we go. That's gonna crit, and that's gonna crit. So the way my crits are working is that we are doing the damage plus full damage. So in this case, for each of these, that is going to be 12, that's 24, that is 44, plus it's 53, 63, that's 67 total damage.
Oh my god. I mean, I'm down, right?
Oh my
god. Yeah.
How much damage?
67 total.
Yeah.
That doesn't auto-kill you, does it?
No, these are two different strikes. Yeah, these are two different strikes.
Oh my god.
And the first one
I had enough to not do it anyways. But.
Oh man.
Yep. But that is that creature's attacks.
Fuck.
The one just south of them is going to be going after Rokos with 2 attacks. Here's a 1 and a 2. We're just taking the first numbers. That's an 18 and a 13. It's looking like the 18.
One of them hits.
Yep, we'll get through doing 21 damage. Total 10 slashing, 11 radiant.
Okay, hold on. So 21 damage?
21 damage total, yes. And Gertie is going to get a couple slashes her direction as well. Here's a 1 and here's a 2. That's a 15 and a 21. I believe the 21 gets through, doing a total of 10 slashing and 7 radiant, which I believe you can half down to 3, so 13 total damage that turn.
Okay. Oh wait. I have to start. No, nothing. I remembered I had to do my temporary hit points first.
I guess you would have rolled those at the end of your turn, right? Yeah, because you would have had them out.
I had them anyway. Those were my leftovers. I didn't roll mine because I only had the 1 in 11 chance of, or 1 in 6 chance of getting an 11.
Okay.
To raise it up.
I get what you're saying.
I already had the points. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. And for the night, it's going to end on the recounter for Shaw, ending the round.
All right. I happen to be right next to Xanriel, but it doesn't matter because it's not the good healing spell. I'm going to go ahead and drop a level 1 healing word
Fair enough. I do want to remind you that Bardic Inspiration is also a reaction now. I don't know if you have that or wanted to use
yes, it is, and I'm also out of Bardic Inspiration. So
Fair enough. There you go. It's just a weirdness that we are playing with. I just wanted to throw into the recording as well. We're doing weird shit with rules right now. So yeah, that was a healing word, level 1.
For a whopping 7.
What does it look like when you healing word your friend next to you?
Mostly it is just a couple of reassuring words. Stiff upper lip. Get back up. You're not quite done yet.
Fair enough. I believe that's a bonus action spell.
Oh, yeah, it is. And that leaves me with... Let's see, that's a bonus action, and then I do... I can Vicious Mockery in the same turn.
Is that right?
Is that a cantrip?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
So let's go with the guy who was next to Xanriel is the one who did all that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this one's
down.
This one's getting mocked.
Look at his shoes.
What are those? Yeah, it fails its save.
Oh, goody.
Is there a particular flavor you want to throw at that mockery?
Nothing in particular, just some disparaging words.
Fair enough. He hears them and turns angrily towards you after seeing that you've undone all his work towards killing the astral elf in front of him.
All this unnecessary violence. Your mother would be ashamed of you.
At the same time, this thug, seeing all this happen very quickly, Xanriel getting paralyzed, then struck twice hard, going down, getting up. He freaks out. It's like, this is not what I signed up for coming over here. And he tries to get away, and that will provoke an attack of opportunity from this Astral Elf warrior.
No!
Oh boy. I didn't actually pull up the thug character sheet. There we go. Oh, that's going to get through. That's going to do 19 damage. This thug, however, is made out of hardier stuff than that. Will fall face forward on the deck after getting slashed as he's trying to jump over the edge here. But we'll be able to scramble back.
That thug had advantage against that attack.
It did?
Or more accurately, the Astro Elf had disadvantage on its next attack.
Fair enough. The 12 hits still. So,
Large.
Yeah. So, yeah, even with disadvantage, that attack gets through. It does damage. The thug is still alive, but bleeding and back on its feet, scared. And that will end its turn. And this whole session tonight. Hooray!
Aww.
Hooray!
Can I ask
I wish we could do another round.
something real fast before
Yes.
we really end? Did I recognize any of those names that he had said to me?
No,
And
these are
do you mind
all...
repeating them so I can write it down this time?
I don't mind repeating them. That's totally fair. Let me go ahead and look that over.
Emperor.
I know that part.
Emperor Zavan. So that's Xavan. I will say that you are able to spell these names correctly, just based on your background.
Mm-hmm.
They're of the Xaryxian Empire. That's Xaryxian Empire.
Thank you.
It's weird. I feel like this. This sheet. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different sheet. Okay. Here's one try, and I'll just do the second try for the hell of it as well. Those are both tries.
Mm-hmm. The first one of these tries slices through this armor, the gold-plated armor that this astral elf is wearing, dealing 9 damage, as it says there. However, the second strike does not, just barely glancing off this same beautiful armor.
That's all I got.
Okay, cool. Here comes the Gertz. Oh, I think at the end of your turn, right? I believe being bathed in moonlight allows something to happen at the end of Chris's turn.
Oh, yes.
I feel
Yes,
like
yes,
I had
yes.
such a plan last
Sorry.
time. I don't remember what it was.
I feel like you did too. I remember you saying something about a plan, but you get 6 temporary HP. Boomerang.
Yeah. Gertie is going to drop the moonbeam that she currently has up, and seeing that multiple or all of her party members are down hit points, is going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Big heals.
Right.
Yes.
So that's
Heals. So that's a
radius.
Same as my Moonlight Sanctuary.
You have a color you want this to be like?
Oh shit! I was gonna look that up. Really? Give me.
It's in the calendar, I think.
I know. I know where it is. I've been there many times.
Which one are you looking for?
The moons.
Which moon?
Oh, that's. I need to see.
Photos is green.
My current.
Purple.
My current one is yellow. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then this one will be green. Actually, no. Sorry. This will be purple.
What does this purple fill in the hearts of the people that are bathed in it? How does it make them experience themselves?
Well, I mean, the Moonlight Sanctuary, I think, creates a different feeling, which I think would be kind of like a still calmness. Even though there might be chaos going on around you, you kind of get a little bit of a, I don't know, not an enhanced focus, because obviously that would affect combat too much, but you know what I mean, like a feeling of like zoning in or focusing in on what you're doing. This feels like warmth that's just kind of lightly washing over you with the nice kind of lilac color. And when I give 2d6 of healing to Xanril, which I will re-roll that one, by the way, because I am a battle medic and I can do that. So now you get 8 hit points back. You feel warmth just kind of spread from your heart to your fingertips.
8 hit points? Wouldn't that be 7 hit points?
Yes. Sorry. I was looking at the 5 instead of the 4 from the dice. And that's the end of my turn, and I will re-roll my temporary hit points.
Boom. All right, and I know it would be, normally it looks like it would be Xanril's turn next. However, this thug, you see, is splayed out on the ground there, bleeding, pulls out what looks to be a bottle of some kind and chugs it. Suddenly becomes very large. Can I get perception checks from anybody who would be wanting to pay attention to what's happening with the group of thugs on the other side of the boat while in combat?
Coming.
Oops, I need to change my name.
Absolutely. All of you are able to kind of hear and see this as 3 thugs rush forward, and Travis calls him out. No, he made his bed, he'll lie on it. And lying he is in the current moment as his body begins to twist and grow. A patch of white fur sprouts from his back.
What?
As his form doubles in size.
Whoa.
After chugging this potion. He gets up, moves 1, 2, perfect. Pulls out a mace and makes 2 attacks with that mace. Boom. Boom. Okay. It would not be... Yeah, that's just going to be a 10 there. Brilliant. Both of them miss this priest, who is thoroughly confused at the actions of this thug, but might have something to do next turn with him. Xanril, I believe that makes it your turn.
In this one, it's still a bonus action to use a health potion on yourself?
Yep.
Okay, then I will use my 1 potion. Oh, we don't. Do we have the? We don't have the things, or is it just that I haven't added it? The what is it called? The macro, the button.
Yeah, I have a potions button made. I maybe you haven't added
How
it
do
yet.
we?
It's under
You have
the
to
macro
go add it
thing.
to your bar. It's not added to the tokens on this one.
Mm.
I don't think, unless that got changed.
Under macros, you would have to put them onto your bar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
And also click the thing that shows the macro bar.
Well, I have the initiative one, even though it's not checked. That's weird.
Underneath all that stuff, show macro quick bar.
Yeah, it's checked.
Oh, is the potions one not
that
there for
one's
you?
at
Okay.
the bottom. Okay, I see.
Okay, but you do have the potions one, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Sweet. Okay.
Brilliant. 3 players working together to heal Xanril.
To like half, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, and then at the one closest to me, I will do my Eldritch Blast. Oh my god.
The second one of those blasts will connect. And this elf is looking pretty effed currently, but still on its feet.
Well, that's it for me.
Ooh, wait a sec. Oh boy, I messed up. Oh boy, I need to do. Okay, and then there we go. There we go. All right, that will bring us to their turn. All right. The priest is going to have a thing up in its face and is therefore going to want to do. Yep. Is going to want to ask for a dexterity save out of this thug here. This is so much fun for you guys. Here we go.
How's he do?
Thug dex save.
Don't thug.
Does well. Does the thug. And it will take half damage. Oh boy. Okay. This sucks. Here we go. Will it work if I move everything out of the way? Just trying to get to the roll, guys. I promise. I'm just trying to roll. All right. Going to take still a GD. Yeah. Yeah, it's still going to take enough damage to take this thug all the way out.
Oh no.
As a flame like radiance beams down from space, covering this thug's large form.
Excuse me.
Burning it good. Oh, here we go. And I need to mark that. Brilliant. That happens. All right, now I can do that. Nope, don't want to make that happen. That's all fine. Excellent. Now these 3.
Oh shit, sorry.
What was that?
I accidentally elbowed a box of chips behind me. And
sounded way louder. Sorry.
The two down here are both going to be focusing their attacks down here at Gertie, seeing all the light radiating from Gertie and how much effect that is having on the folks around her. These seem to be trained warriors who seem to know what they're doing. And they're coming with attacks. We'll see how that works in a second. All right. And it's going to be 4 of them. Here you go, Ms. Gertie. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe the number we're looking to hit is 19.
Yep.
Only one of them does it. As one of these people swings over your head, swings to your side, misses twice. The other one flails wildly to your side, but somehow on the comeback gets right in the chink of your armor, doing 4 slashing damage and 4 radiant damage, which
is reduced to 2 for me. The 6
really?
damage total.
Indeed. The one that missed you twice is going to raise a hand in front of your face. I'm going to need you to do a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
All right. You're going to take 2d8 radiant damage, and that's going to amount to 10. So 5 for you,
Yep.
And you are going to be blinded until the start of this elf's next turn.
Oh.
And we are going to see. Nope, we're good there. That's gone. Rokos, I'm going to ask you. Nope, that's not true. No, yeah, it is. Going to ask you to make that same Constitution saving throw for me, please. Should have really checked the save. You are saved. So you are going to take half of this damage, which is... So you're going to take 7 radiant damage, but you are not blinded at all, as you are going to be attacked twice by the same elf in front of you here. One of those critting, doing a total of 20 damage. 15 of that is radiant, if that makes any difference to you.
Not really.
Fair enough.
That's for Xanril.
Also fair.
More?
I didn't give it to the end of your turn.
Points.
And that is going to end their turn. Recounteur.
I'm going to double check the shape of a thing. A sphere. Perfect. I believe that a sphere should be able to... Where's that thing?
Where are you trying to center the sphere?
Right here.
All right, let me go ahead and... Because I have a... Yep. So you're trying to hit all 3 of these creatures without hitting your friends at all. What size sphere is it? 10 foot?
10 foot. If I aim a little high, it should be able to catch them without catching Gertie.
You know, that's fair enough. Using 3D space, I'll give you that geometry. Sure. I would ask for the same as a smart caster. So, yes.
All right, I'm just going to yell out, "Everybody, cover your ears!" And I let loose a massive blast from my trunk as I find my buttons. All right. DC 15 con saves from my targets.
Here we go with con saves. Nope, they are not. So that's a 1, a 2, and a 3. Looks like 3 straight up failures. Is there anything else that comes along with the 12 thunder damage here? I know I can read it, but I have to deal with fucking tokens.
It would be disadvantage on the save for anything that wasn't or for anything that was inorganic. Otherwise, nah, it's all good.
Fair enough. That's minus 12. And yeah, they all wince pretty heavy like and seem to take that damage. Cool. Is there anything else you're trying to do on this particular turn?
I think I'm good on that one.
Rolling along. Ooh.
Well, hold on.
That happens. 8 temp hit points, but you are already at 11, I believe.
So I do not, in fact, have a as well, but I am going to move over to Big Thugman just to make sure whether or not he is salvageable. Not that I can do anything this turn, but I go up to him.
The question is, do I want to make this like a character? Right? Like, because that's really what's happening here. That's what we're asking. And sure, why not? If you really wanted to, you could salvage this thug whose body is, even as you're seeing it, starting to shrink as death slowly starts to take over its body, and it hasn't had another turn yet, so we'll see how that goes. But you do see, strangely, as its body is shrinking, in certain places along its wrist, black patches of what almost looks like chunks of metal growing out of his skin. The fingers starting to kind of fuse, eyeball bulging. Something about this potion that this thug drank made it turn all funky looking.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah. Cool. And yeah, you're over there, and
that's a turn.
That's a turn. Rokos.
Sticking with this guy.
Indeed.
Where's my thing? Surprise. Same thing. And it's worse.
Yeah, unfortunately, both of those will glance off of the armor of this beautifully dressed astral elf.
That's it.
That's it. And we're looking for a Xaryxis.
Okay.
Oh, and that happens for Rokos, I believe, that 10?
Yes. Yep.
There you go.
Oh, right. 10 HP.
Yep. yours was 8.
And I'm going to let you guys know for this fight, you'll backwards turns, totally cool going forward. We're going to, if it doesn't happen at the end of your turn, it doesn't happen at the end of your turn. We'll pretend it's like Gertie is not looking at you at that time. And if you're not thinking about it, you're not thinking about it. Is that fair? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But for this fight, it's cool. Does everybody have the Moonlight Sanctuary hot button at the bottom?
I think I'm supposed to roll it.
Okay, fair enough. There you go.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
I am currently blind, so...
Indeed. Did we look up what blind meant exactly? No.
I know you automatically fail sight-based checks and stuff. And
blinded attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. So with my bonus action, I'm going to restore some hit points to Rokos.
Wait. Just a moment there, man.
With Aura of Vitality, it's just anyone within the aura. You don't have to be able to see them.
Fair enough. There you go.
I checked.
Good call. Good call.
Oh, and I'm going to re-roll that.
Yeah, you are.
So it's a 7.
Sweet.
7 hit points back. And with my action, I don't know if you're going to allow this. I think you should based on the wording. I'm going to cast Sleep right about... I'm on the ruler. Right about here. So that... Oh, no, I'm not. Sorry. I'm going to do it about here so that I don't get Fashaw. Oh, I wouldn't know he was there anymore. Or I wouldn't know that he moved there.
That's true. But so should you cast it
Because the way I was justifying it in my mind was that I would have known kind of where people were standing, and I would go based on where I had seen before I had gone blind, which is why I wasn't sure if you were going to allow it. But yeah, that would then
point you choose, not point you see.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I was. Yeah. So I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to put it there. I'm going to bank on the fact that I don't think Fashaw has the lowest number of hit points. And it was 5d8, which is 24 hit points.
I will allow this, by the way. This seems all totally legal.
Yay! So whichever ones are lowest go first until we run out of hit points. So
roll those 5d8 and we'll see if that affects.
No, I did. It's 24.
My bad. I didn't see that. 24. I believe that will not end up affecting anybody in this.
No. Oh man. Okay. Well, now we know they have more hit points than that.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's it for my turn. So there's my temp HP.
The worst part is Gertie has no idea if this worked or not.
No clue. Just throwing spells out there. My first plan was out the window when I got blinded.
Xanril, it will be your turn.
I really want to do something big on the big guy, but I'm very concerned about these ones that are right on us, so I will continue to do Eldritch Blast on the one by me.
Both of those will strike the one by you. And, man, I thought they had fewer HP. I think I might have forgot to take HP away from this creature at some point. How do you want this to go as you take this creature down with 2 Eldritch Blasts?
2 blasts just right to the chest that just cave him in and knock him down.
Absolutely. You see the chest plate dent under the force of your spell as what is it? Yeah, it is this one. As it falls over, clunks heavily.
Whoa. Is that happening for everybody else or just me?
What?
Every once in a while, Matt's audio goes like super slow and digital.
Not for me.
Okay.
I don't know. It sounds like you, problem.
Interesting.
Clunks heavily onto the deck. All right. Is there anything else you would like to be doing?
No. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just going to be doing my best to remember to do that.
But I can keep the old one because it's higher.
Right.
Yes. We are going to ask for a wisdom save from the Racontor as the priest notices your approach and begins furiously casting.
You said wisdom?
I said a wisdom, yes. And you are going to be held person which means paralyzed currently. And that was the action there. Indeed. That happens to you. We should probably mark you in some way. Boom, you're all locked up.
Oh, actually.
Oh, is there an actually? Yeah.
This is probably not an actually situation. I'm going to let this one go and assume I do count as humanoid.
Yes, you do count as humanoid. And in fact, if you think back to the history of your species, you will remember that you are in fact descended from humans.
Right, the deep lore of the
deep lore. Yes,
uncomfortable country. Yes.
So yes, humanoid indeed.
Sorry, ever since this Spelljammer book came out, I've been like, oh, there's reason to question that.
Sure.
It only freshly exists.
That's very fair. I think it's just for the one folk, though, right? Or is it two folk?
The Thrykean and the Plasmoid both do not count.
In the case of my game, the Thrykean are definitely humanoid, for whatever that's worth. But we'll see if we have bug folk in the future. In the meantime, we do have attacks. These folks are still coming after Gertie heavy. I believe we are at advantage with these 4 attacks coming their direction.
Yep.
Here we go. 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. I believe the number we're looking for is 19.
Yes.
3 of these strikes. It seems like being blind makes you easier to hit somehow.
But
come right on through, and I don't know why. Okay, that's fine. One of them actually really strikes you in a critical place. Here comes. So that would do. Sorry, it's going to be a lot of math, man.
That's D&D.
It is D&D. You're super right about that, bro.
Tricksy fuckers got me to love math.
Ain't no lie, baby.
Love math is a really strong term, but you know.
Bye. Oh boy. Okay, so 16. Okay. Wow. 30 of this damage coming through is going to be radiant, which you're going to have.
okay.
Okay. So that's and there's going to be on top of that another 23 slashing damage.
That literally brings me exactly to 0.
Ooh.
Well, yeah.
And that is their turn. This go. Actually, no, that's not true. This creature will walk over here, step over this body, and kind of kick it aside for visual clarity, and raise a hand directly in Rokos's face. And I'm going to ask for a Constitution save out of Rokos.
Ooh. Okay.
You make that Constitution save. So you're going to end up taking 6 radiant damage, but you are not blinded, and that will end these creatures' turn. You are paralyzed for a counter. Is there anything you can do during that bit while being paralyzed?
Nothing but end of turn save attempts.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Then end of turn save attempts.
Oh, wow.
You get. Absolutely.
With a 0, nice.
Yeah, you might not have been expecting the mental attack, but as soon as you felt it, you're able to bust out of it pretty easy like. And that's end of turn save. Brings us to Rokos. And we'll remove
Who
the
looks
lock.
worse to me between these two individuals?
It's very, very close. For whatever it's worth.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, but the one more towards Gertie, I would say, looks slightly more hurt currently.
I will attend my focus to them. I don't know. Is that the right way to say that? You get what I'm saying. I'm attacking them.
Yes.
I shouldn't need to move because they're right there.
Yeah, you're good.
Let's see. Let's do that.
Yeah, both of those are going to get through, dealing a good amount of damage total. We're gonna, this creature is just a bit beyond bloodied at this point. You would say.
Great.
Yeah. Anything else?
Not really.
Gertie, how would you like to handle your death saves? In private, in public, it's your character. What do you want to do?
I hadn't thought about it. I just assumed we were doing private because that's what you had done before. And
That's
I'm good
fine.
with doing that, so I will.
All right.
Does make it interesting, I think, not knowing.
I agree.
Fair enough. And we both understand what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings us to Xanril.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my starlight steps to move over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then use Spare the Dying on Gertie. So that just brings you, it just stabilizes you, but...
Cool.
Will prevent further saves from having to be made, which is very useful.
Assuming that you hadn't already died.
That is accurate. So, cool. I
That's
believe
it
that's
for
the
me.
bonus. Yeah, cool. That brings it to their turn. We're going to keep at this. The warrior in front of you, Rokos. Actually, let's start with the priest back there. That's a better way of going about stuff. Oh, shit, I forgot. Right. Well, should have been doing that this whole time. You know how shit goes, guys. It's going to look for a dex save out of the Recountor, please.
Coming up.
As the same radiance rains from above, you seem to be able to get through a good amount of it. However, you still end up taking a total of 11 radiant damage. That is... Oh, and as a bonus action, the priest is going to get to right there. With another of those fancy starlight steps that Xanril is so familiar with. And the warrior in front of Rokos will be making 2 attacks against Rokos. That's a 1 and a 2. Both of those are going to miss, as Rokos is able to dexterously avoid these attacks. This one takes its attention away from Rokos and is going to allow for an opportunity attack against itself from Rokos. If
Silly fool. The person, not the DM. The character.
I understand it. Which will just barely glance off the armor as he's walking away from you. 2 attacks are going to be headed Xanril's direction. It's a 1 and a 2. It's a 16 and an 8. I think the 16 will get through, doing a total of 14 damage, 9 slashing, 5 radiant against Xanril. And that will end their turn.
Eek.
And I believe that brings us to the Recountor for sure.
All right. Let's see. Gertie is still down, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Sorry.
No, she's stabilized.
She's stabilized, but still, yeah.
But down.
0.
Yeah, but still zeroed. All right. I'm going to use my last first level slot to drop a healing word on Gertie from here.
Nice. Yeah, that will get through, dealing 8 healing points of healing.
All right.
Healing word.
Thank you.
Come now, girl. You're not going to let... It's time to get moving again. And I'm going to... Since that is a bonus action, I still have my regular action, and I'm going to let that one double as the vicious mockery against the priest.
Very good.
Actually, no, I'm going to go against this warrior who knocked Gertie out previously.
Fair enough. What save is that looking for again?
That's going to be a wisdom save.
All right. Here we go. They will make that wisdom save.
All right. Absolutely nothing happens.
Fair enough.
Not a very good bad pun.
I believe that turns you.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Fair enough. Rokos.
I don't like math anymore. The guy right in front of me, should I know other? I mean, there's more options, but that's the only option that feels good-ish. You see all that?
Yeah, I do. It feels real good. As you deal a total of 25 damage, bloodying the creature in front of you.
Ooh. That'll do.
It will. That second swing gets through that armor real nice. Like, Gert's McGirt. I believe you're back in.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all of my auras have dropped. So, with that being the case... Oh, oops, sorry. That's not the case. Or that's not what I want to do, I mean. I am going to You know what? I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality again. Oh, I did that as to GM again. And I'm going to... Sorry to do this, but I'm going to use that on myself for this turn.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Makes sense to me.
And I'll give myself another 6.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for my turn.
Brilliant. Are you going to be laying on the ground still?
Oh, I forgot that I was laying on the ground. Yes, I get up.
Okay, I don't think that provokes an attack or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm not moving, just standing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're good. Cool. That brings us to the Xanril.
We haven't slept at all since the original fight on land.
Nope, that's my problem.
Yeah, this is all
Just
still...
making sure I had the right amount of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, it's barely been like 2 hours by my reckoning.
I did not write the adventure. This is how they want it to be, I promise.
That being said, in this short amount of time, Rokos has killed 9 people and counting.
Damn.
Wow.
Rokos has made a day of it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just rereading this thing.
And a variety of folk, too. Like weird astral things.
Okay. I can do that then. Okay. I think I have a plan. Let's see if I can do it all correctly in the correct order. So
sure.
I will, let me make sure that is touch, so I do not do something crazy if I don't have to. Yes, you touch a creature. Okay. So I will go over to this guy, use a luck point to create disadvantage on the opportunity attack for I assume they're going to take as I leave.
They are definitely going to take that attack as you leave, and we're looking for, and they have disadvantage on it. That's fine. 15 will hit, dealing a total of 12 damage.
Shit. Okay, well, I guess I don't get that far.
Wait, you have temporary.
Yes,
I do. I forgot.
So you're down
okay.
to 3.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank God.
Those temp HP, man, they'll do it. They'll help.
3. Okay. And then I will cast Bestow Curse on the main one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm choosing Constitution save.
All right, let's go with you said Wisdom saving.
Oh, shit. I did not think this through because those are 2 bonus actions I'm trying to do. Oh, well, it's more important for me to get away. So then I will use my last Starlight Step to get away from him.
It succeeds this Wisdom save heartily.
Oh, so it's not cursed. Dang it.
Oh.
Yeah, it definitely rolls over. I don't know what your number is, but it definitely beats it.
Well, shit. Okay, that's it. I just got hurt on my own turn. That's all.
I just want to point, I'm just going to throw this out there. You could have stepped to this space right there without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Oh, shit. Well, can I? Okay, I thought because that's a higher level and I would have to take the stairs. Well, I guess that's all staying within 5 feet, huh?
Right, yeah.
Well, shit. Okay.
But just, shit happens. Cool. And it's their turn. This priest will see you fucking about over there and go after you in a manner that's very Morning Starry. And here we go with that. Boom. It steps there. It comes in with a Morning Star. It pulls out of its back pocket. Boom, boom. Both of those attacks miss you.
Thank God.
Nothing to worry about there. This creature is going to be attacking Gertie. Here's a 1 and a 2. The first one gets through, dealing 7 slashing damage and 10 radiant damage.
Oh, I'm down to 2 hit points.
This creature up here is going to be attacking Rokos. The 17, I think, misses.
And my AC is 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they both get through then. The first one dealing 11 damage. The second one dealing another 11 damage.
I'm up.
Oh my goodness.
Just barely. I've got 3 hit points left, I think, if I'm doing my math correctly.
My God.
And that's going to be their turn. Recountor.
This is getting intense. All right.
Wait.
Number of options I got left
3.
here are few and far between. I'm going to acknowledge that Vicious Mockery is still my most effective method, and I'm going to attempt to taunt this guy to submission.
Looking for a wisdom saving throw. It beats that wisdom save.
Ah.
All right. And I'm going to continue being on this side of the boat. Maybe move in just a little bit, just in case.
Fair enough. Rokos.
Here comes the death knell.
Both of those attacks get through. How much HP does this creature have? More than that. It's still up. It is looking
my God.
so rough.
That's all I can do.
Indeed. Gertie.
Okay, I'm going to learn from Zanril's mistake and not provoke an attack of opportunity. I'm going to go right there in between the middle of them two, and I'm just going to weakly mutter, moo, and do my Word of Radiance, which will get both of them. Gertie will start glowing like herself, her entire body. And I'm also going to do my Aura of Vitality bonus action, again, on myself. Sorry, guys.
They both fail.
I can't help you if I can't help myself.
That save.
Please, someone go down.
Nobody's going down.
No.
These creatures are both looking so rough. It just damage has been sustained between the two of them so equally.
That's my turn.
Zanril.
Oh, wow. That was fast. Okay. I'm staying within threat range. Oops, I have it on. But just moving here.
Yep.
And then I believe I can place this. It's a 20-foot radius, but place it so that it does not encompass any of my friends. And it will just hit that one, which is unfortunate, but I gotta do something.
That's the priest?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Try the priest.
All right. So, okay.
I don't know if we want to lay that out.
We will. Okay. Yeah. Let's. Here's what we'll do. I have a thing for this. I have a plan for one of these. Does everybody
out of his Starlight Steps?
Does everybody see this green dot?
Yes.
It's small.
Yep.
Yes. We're looking for a 20-foot something
radius.
And
so it should be the same size as yours, right? And then we should be able to get it so it just hits him. So down and to the right. Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now let's see what it's actually doing. Blackness. This void is filled with the cacophony of whispers. Yes. No light can illuminate. Creatures are blinded. The void creates a wrap in the fabric of space-time. Okay. Area is difficult. It starts its turn, takes 2d6, ends its turn in the area. Must succeed. Okay. Starts its turn there, ends its turn, needs a dex save. Got it.
Zanril has cast hentai.
Yes. It's very uncomfortable. But cool. That will be a thing at the start of this creature's turn, which is right now. So it's going to take 2d6 cold damage. I believe you need to roll that.
Like, who the hell wrote that last sentence?
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
On a dex saving throw, or take 2d6 acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Not strangle it or anything, just rub against it.
Right. You're going to be allowed a dex save, Zanril, as this priest moves out of your threat range.
Dex save. Oh my God.
No, sorry. Not dex save. I don't know why I said dex save. An opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was going on, but
yeah, sorry.
Okay. Then I we'll do Eldritch Blast. I mean, it is just one attack, even though it's 2 bolts. Is that how that works? Or?
Yeah, you can't opportunity attack Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Do you have any kind of melee type thing? If you don't, I don't think you have an opportunity to opportunity attack.
Well, I use a staff, so
yeah, totally.
That I don't actually have that set up, though. So
let's get your staff on there. Are you proficient with staff?
I don't know. Well, I don't have it on my sheet.
It's probably a quarterstaff is like a simple weapon, isn't it? Or am I wrong about that?
I'm pretty sure that's right.
If that's right, then you are simple weapon, right?
As long as warlocks are simple weapon proficient, I think that's accurate. I'm not entirely 100%
everybody is.
sure.
Am I wrong about that too?
Oops, I did item. Okay, there.
I feel like it'd be really weird for like any character to not know how to use a staff.
Did you throw the quarterstaff on your sheet?
Yeah.
Cool.
1 hand versus 2. I mean, well, why wouldn't I have it 2 hand?
All right, you are going to miss that shot with the quarterstaff, but just barely. As this creature moves this way and will come after Gertie, will this priest with 2 Morningstar attacks.
Leave me alone.
And a 2. Both of those Morningstar attacks will miss Gertie.
Oh my god.
The creature up here will step down to block Xanril's escape. We'll go ahead and try to make 2 attacks against Xanril. The number we're looking for is 12.
Can I use a luck to have disadvantage on it? Or is it too late?
You can use a luck to put disadvantage on. I've rolled the disadvantage. It hits.
Okay.
That attack will take you down. The second attack will take away 2 of your death saves.
Oh, fuck.
And this creature steps away.
Do I get an attack?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Cool. I'll use my Warhammer on it.
Are we supposed to die?
Oh, man. It's feeling that way.
What's up with all those thugs doing nothing?
Yeah, fuck those guys.
They're never
you
supposed
do
to
hit
be
the
here.
creature, and
Things supposed to be here on.
With an 8?
Yeah, and it does hit. And, oh no! Whoa! Never mind. No, it doesn't. What am I thinking of? I thought I saw an 18. I think.
Weird. No, I didn't. No, it was an 8.
Yeah. My bad. That's a silly.
What a goof.
Cool. And I believe we're attacking Rokos as well. Is the other one?
You tell me.
Here's the 1 and a 2, and it looks like the first one will get through with the 22. That does 11 damage. And yeah, the second attack will take 2 of your death saves.
Oh my god!
What?
It got me 2 times?
It got you with its first slash, and then you're down with its second slash, right?
I guess so. Okay, bye.
And that's their turns. The Recountor.
Oh, this is an absolute shit show. I got nothing better. I'm gonna vicious mockery the shit out of the guy who just took down Rokos. I pull out my bagpipes and I
makes you save.
No!
Rokos.
He's in the
Oh my
bathroom.
god. He has. This is it. This could be it.
It could be.
It's 50-50.
But he's in the bathroom.
God.
Gertie.
Oh my god. I can't handle this. Okay. I'm gonna use my. Can I heal Rokos?
How?
Can you?
With my aura of vitality.
You can heal
My bonus
me.
action. Oh, I know. Don't worry. I got plans.
Bonus.
Well, we don't know if he's fully gone yet.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, I mean,
we wouldn't know either way.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That is a quantum kip up.
And then with my action, I'm going to use my healer's kit to expend one of Xanril's hit dice for them.
Yeah, totally.
What's your hit dice? A D8?
Checking. Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Whoa.
Boom.
And
so I
now,
get that back as just regular HP?
Correct.
Oh, my headset's effing up. Are you guys still here?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm back, by the way.
Are you back, Dom?
Mm.
Can't hear anything.
Can't we just say that that Gertie was so horror struck when she saw Rocco's go down that she had just like a fit of maybe inspiration, and I'll expend. Oh, I don't have inspiration. Never mind. I know the answer's gonna be no.
we skipped your death save, Dom. So you need to roll.
Oh, we did?
Well, we were
Yeah.
in the bathroom, so we just went on briefly.
Excellent. Here we go. I just roll a d20. How that works. Out of there. And here it comes.
Hello, are people there?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, I rolled my death save.
Okay, cool. Excellent. That's a great death save, especially because you then immediately receive 12 hit points from Gertie.
Oh goodness.
Yay! We're
What
both
were you
back.
saying?
That's a good turn, Gertie.
What were you
Ooh.
saying, Wendy?
Nothing.
You just went. I heard you like talking in the other room for like. Okay.
Don't worry.
Alrighty.
It doesn't matter.
All right. So that will bring us to Xanril.
Oh shit! Okay, I didn't plan anything because I thought I was gonna be just rolling a death save. Well, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast. I'm not trying anything else because.
Fuck 'em
Okay.
up.
Who are you, Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to decide. I think this one.
Okay.
Oh my god! I hope the first one hits.
The first one does hit, and it's from the ground. You catch this shoulder of this creature, which is still on its feet,
God
Fuck.
fucking hell.
and the second attack misses.
Oh wait, I can't. Oh, that's probably
What?
too late. Anyways, I'm just trying to remember what all luck does. I have one more luck point.
If you have a luck point you want to spend, you can spend it.
Does that allow me to?
I don't know. What does it do?
Because I feel like it changed, right? Why? Oh, because you have to click it. Like, okay, you can spend the point when you finish. Advantage immediately after you roll a d20 for a d20 test.
Boom. Yeah. This is a D20 test. You can spend it to give yourself your advantage.
Okay, my last one.
Oh, and you get inspiration. Shit, you get inspiration when you rolled that one. Other people have inspiration from rolling one.
Oh, I already had inspiration. Shit, I should have been using that.
You can give your inspiration to anyone else.
That's true.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
you
So
can.
instead of using my luck point, I want to use my inspiration
Okay.
to get advantage. Because, it can't work that way because, I already had.
You already had it, and you get another inspiration point back
Good
immediately.
Okay.
It's fine. That's fine. I think you're supposed to call out inspiration before the roll. In this case, it's fine. That's
I can
fine.
use luck if you want me to.
It's fine. Boom. Okay, well, I think it's just the first 24, right? Which, holy shit, I wish you were rolling more damage. What the fuck? This creature is still up. It's
How
still
come it's just the one blast? Because
it's only...
advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. For some reason, I was thinking I was getting another attack. Yeah, that's not it. Yep.
Cool. I believe that's your turn.
Yes.
All right.
Oh man. How many of
damn.
us are about to drop?
That is a question, isn't it? Let's start with a dex save out of Fashaw, please.
Okay.
As you will only take half damage as radiance rains from the sky as the Asheville elf priest waves his hand in your direction, dealing a total of 10 damage to you. The warrior up here will continue its endless battle with Rokos with a 1 attack and then a 2 attack. All right. So does the 20 get through? 20 does get through. It does 13 damage. 10 of it is radiant.
Oh
no!
It walks away and tries to deal its second attack to recounter for Shaw and will miss that strike. This creature will be very upset and highly nettled at the two of you down here, and especially Xandril, who keeps going down, keeps getting back up. It's so upset about it, it's going to make some attacks. Two of them.
I want to use my luck for disadvantage.
On which attack?
Ooh.
On the first one.
The first one will miss because of disadvantage.
Oh,
The second attack will straight up miss.
yes. Thank God.
That will end their turn.
Oh my gosh.
Recounter for Shaw.
I'm going to hit an especially sour fucking note.
Do it right in his face.
Wisdom save. It makes its wisdom save.
Pain.
It would appear to you that these are quite wise creatures at the end of the day, it seems, just naturally.
Yeah, and the warriors are probably nicely armored too.
Rokos, I would need a death save from you, please. Okay. Gertie.
Okay. I will go ahead and use my Aura of Vitality to bring Rokos back up.
Should work out pretty well.
Oh, you only get 4. Sorry.
That's literally as low as you can roll.
Yes, that's true. And
Yay.
wait a second. Let me check something real quick.
Please.
Okay, I checked it. We're fine.
Okay.
And with my action, I'm gonna go ahead and use my healer's kit again on Xandril.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I believe a hit die gets spent.
I just realized last time it should have been the hit die plus my proficiency, so you would have gotten 3 more hit points.
Nice.
So I'll re-roll that a d8 now. So plus 3 to that. 5 more.
And that's also plus Xandril's Constitution modifier if they have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, any hit die is plus your con mod. So
Plus 3, so 6 more total
there you
from
go.
the last time and this time, or what?
Hmm?
Yes. Okay.
Yes, I think.
That's what it should have been for sure.
Okay, gotcha.
Ooh, that really helped.
Very cool. I believe that was bonus action in action, right?
Sure was, and I'm not gonna be moving.
Xandril's turn.
Okay. Hopefully take this one down. I'm going to use my other inspiration to give me advantage, which I'm calling ahead of time.
Brilliant.
But okay, so that would just be on the first.
That will hit, and that will take this creature.
Oh, thank God.
How do you want to do this?
Blast him off the ship.
And
get the fuck out of here.
That's what nephew would say.
Just
Archie gets his ass into the wild.
My nearly 6-year-old nephew.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, not that. I mean, I'm at the yeet part that I said.
Yeah.
Oh, I was really hoping it was get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like playing Smash with him or something.
Skinned. His hide skinned.
What do you mean it's not get the fuck out of here?
No, playing Smash, he says, "Who wants to come in my mouth?" Because he loves to play Kirby.
Yeah, I know.
He's a Kirby.
That is one attack. One bolt.
Well,
And
I
blast
thought
off the ship.
the thing was that I can't split it up. Isn't that true?
I don't think that's accurate. Is that
Okay.
right? Is that right? Eldritch Blast? The folks out there?
Oh, wait, hold on. It says you can direct the beams at the same target or at different ones. So, yeah.
Boom.
So then my second one will come at the priest.
And we'll hit the priest. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Boom.
We need to take him down. Scared.
Anything
And then
else?
I guess I can move away some. So I'll move over here.
Off the boat now. Cool. That brings us to the priest's turn. And on their turn, Gertie, you feel a hand grasp the horn on your head, and you feel your head spin around as the priest shouts in your face, "You will not get away with this. No rock can hide you from the light of Xaryxis." and this priest starlight steps into mid-space above the ship. And then, with an action, all 4 of them disappear into nothingness.
Wow.
Even the dead one?
The dead bodies too?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I'll continue to use the rest of my aura of vitality. I have another 6 rounds of it.
In those 6 rounds, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of action that happens over the next 30 seconds or so.
Okay, so this first one is going to Rokos. I'm re-rolling that. So you get 10 total.
Wait, oh.
Yep.
So another 4, okay. Wait.
You get 10 just now, brand new.
10 plus whatever I had.
Yes, plus whatever you had before. Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Because the number equaled 10, and as I was typing it, you said you get 10, so it fucked my brain up so badly.
Gotcha.
Got it.
I was staring at a number, and then
here's that for you too. You get another 9.
Okay.
And those
I'm gonna
don't
go.
get the con mods? That's something different?
That's something different. That's the hit dice. This next one is going to myself, and the next one as well.
Whoa.
Oh, nice. That puts me up to 27. I'll go ahead and go to Xanril. And just because I don't want to leave anyone out, Fashaw, here you go.
Appreciate it.
That's
Is
it.
there anything else happening from you guys over the next 30 seconds or so?
I'll drop that.
No.
Alrighty. That is where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh, boy. That
Wow.
was stressful.
Very.
I look forward to a long rest.
Yeah.
We'll see if you get one.
Were you the only one that didn't go down at all, Brian?
Yeah.
Or did you go down?
I did not go down in that fight.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
Fortunately, I
looking
stayed the fuck out
real
of it.
dark.
What was that?
That was looking real dark for a minute.
Yeah, it was.
I can't wait to go to space.
And I mean, still is. They just left. They just left us. We didn't even win that fight. We
Is
had
the
to be
ship
taken off.
gone too?
No.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Well, that's the thing. I'm like, was that everybody? Because then they just have a derelict ship here. There's a whole bunch of shit. Like, they got fucked up. Let's be real.
They got so fucked up, guys. Okay, I'm gonna be straight with you.
They were down to their last. That was like that guy, that priest, and one other dude.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
No,
Like,
wait. Here's what I'll say. I'll be straight with you. The end of that fight was when the second person went down. Like, that's how it's written in the thing. Like, after you take out 2 of their members, the fight's over, and they teleport off like that. So
It took us that long?
yes, because you were splitting damage between 2 of the warriors for so long, and they were both going down equally.
Oh,
And
I
it
wasn't
just-
trying to.
I know. I totally get it. It's just the way positioning worked out.
Yeah.
And I was playing them cleverly. I wasn't playing them as dumb fighters.
Of course.
As you should with those characters.
I think so as well. But at the same time, that led to it came real close.
But I'm just saying,
yeah.
even before they got there, all the Hodozi went down. Like, before we even got to this stage. So,
Yeah, that's all absolutely accurate.
We did better than we think. That's all I'm saying, gang.
Mm-hmm.
I would never said that we did poorly. That was
It was tough. They can inflict a lot of not only just damage, but other shit too.
Yeah, and I'll be straight up with this too. I did juice them a little bit. I'm using almost like a DLC for the adventure. I downloaded a DM's guide, and for people who have played through the adventure before and what their recommendations are. For advanced players who really know what they're doing, this kind of level of fight is kind of boring because really their normal stuff is just slash, and that's it. They don't have the blinding stuff. The priest isn't really there in the fight as it's written in the book. So this is definitely a juiced fight for
we're playing on hard mode.
yeah, essentially.
That's okay. I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
I think so
man,
too.
that
Like, you guys are
blindness
great.
fucked me up.
Mm-hmm. Can I claim my DLC free shit?
Actually, you can indeed claim your DLC free shit as what you notice over the next 30 seconds on the deck. Something must have fallen off of one of these creatures, and I did mean to do this earlier, and I'm sorry I hadn't yet. But you do find one of these laying on the deck of your ship.
Ooh, pretty.
Ooh.
Oh.
I wasn't actually expecting swag.
I know, I meant to, there was swag. I always meant for there to be swag. There is swag.
Great, now we can have a bunch of telepathic people.
And literally that is DLC swag that came from that same DM's guide. And like, if you're going to add like this extra hard fight, you might want to give them some extra cool stuff. And so here's the thing we made up.
One quick thing in that time, I would like to see if I can figure out what potion that thug took.
Sure. Can I get an Arcana check? Or if you have another knowledge-based check that you think would work better for identifying
Oh my god. I've just been rolling like complete shit.
You kind of have been. That's true too. Like your damage rolls, guys. There's so many times that an attack that you would have hit with, if you had rolled average damage, would have taken those creatures out. Like there's several attacks. Anyway, no, you're not able to identify this particular potion from the broken remnants of the glass on the ground.
Man, I miss those XCOM SKUs.
I need to roll a few d20 real quick because it's been at least 5 rounds, and I know that you came over here looking to touch the thug, but I don't think the thug ever got touched.
Huh?
So we'll see how this goes.
Touch the thug?
Yeah.
I was considering aiding the thug.
The thug seems to have stabilized on its own.
Oh.
Well, I'm out of heals, so have fun with that.
Yeah, so it's laying there bleeding, but it has not died. Fought off a cadre of astral elves that attacked your ship mere moments ago. It's been about 30 seconds. You are licking your wounds. What immediate actions are you going to want to be taking in the next few minutes?
I believe I still have... Oh no, I used up all of Aura Vitality. Never mind.
Yep, we ran through Aura Vitality.
People are still hurting.
Their ship isn't like attached to ours anyway, right?
No, your 2 ships have not touched at this point.
Okay.
Oh yeah, have they left yet?
Their ship is still floating there next to yours. Can I get perception checks?
Oh yeah.
For those looking at the ship here. And if other people are looking at other things, they can make perception checks as well.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
So I heard Gertie and Fashad were looking at the star moth that's floating nearby. And both of you see through the eye holes of this thing a small group of Hidozi.
Oh, whoops.
Ship members are staring through the windows, terrified, unsure. They look unsure as to what to do next. Zanra, were you also looking at the star moth here?
Is there one that's in control of the ship?
Not that you're able to see with that perception check.
Was it 26? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
They look like prisoners, basically, or
they just kind of look confused and a little panicked. Prisoners, maybe. They don't look, definitely not nearly as well dressed as the people you were fighting previously.
How far away are they?
It's about a 5-foot jump. You can easily jump from one ship to the other. They're in pretty close to each other.
Could I see a person, one of those people that's within 30 feet?
They're all inside. But yes, within 30 feet, I would say so.
Then I can speak to them telepathically. I would like to say, are you in danger? Are you being held captive?
What? Who? Is?
I wave.
You see
the person I'm looking at, yeah.
Yeah. You see them like freaked out, like looking around at the people near them, and like they're continuing to freak out even after waving. Until one of their friends nearby like nudges them on the shoulder and points over to you. And you hear a thought in your head of oh no, not another one.
Oh.
I'm not with them. I'm separate.
They talk in my head like this too.
I'm sorry. It's the only way I can communicate right now without them knowing. Do you need saving?
We don't know how to fly the ship on our own. Saving, yes. If you're willing to take us aboard, that would be great. The Astral Elves will definitely be coming at the Xaryxian Empire will absolutely be coming after this vessel, and it's so conspicuous.
How many of you are there, and how many of them?
None of them. None of them left. They're all gone. We don't know where they went.
Oh. I'll tell my friends then.
Sure.
I've been communicating with someone on the ship telepathically, and they say they're all gone. They're not on their ship either.
Have they ever teleported away before?
I'll repeat that to them.
They teleport around every now and again. That's kind of one of the things that you do.
They say they can't fly the ship. Should we?
But we've
talk
never
to
been
the
abandoned
captain?
like this. Yeah.
Oh.
How long has it been since they left?
At this point, about a minute. And can I get perception checks?
Because, yeah, it feels like people are about to pop back after 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that perception check will be a thing. Yep, and so these ones... Oh, these are all at the same time, aren't they? Woo! Yeah, good to know. So definitely, what happens here is that the recounter Fashaw and Gertie, while this mental conversation is happening with the Hadozi shipmate across this wild space that you're currently in, the captain, Sartell, does emerge from below deck. Not below deck, sorry, from the side room here that she had wandered off into to help out with the spell jamming of the ship during the fight. I hear it's all quiet out here, and what Recounter and Gertie see is Travis across the ship here, starting to talk hurriedly and excitedly with the group of thugs.
That was the leader of the thugs?
Yeah, that's the leader of the thugs.
Okay. The one who screwed us over after a job, too.
They seem to be starting some kind of discussion huddle over there as the captain emerges. What the hell was that?
They came out of nowhere.
They sure did.
They've also disappeared. They're not on their ship as well.
But their ship is still here.
Well,
I feel like we should leave. Like, they might come back soon.
It does seem there are people on board the other ship that do not want to be there or do not want to be with them.
During this conversation,
Sure.
Rokos is going to move himself right here.
Totally. Absolutely. Well, the elves tend to take prisoner, as it were, and she looks over your shoulder at the eye holes of the ship over there. And as those aren't elves, I imagine prisoners they are. If they're willing to work, I can take them aboard the ship until we get to the rock. They may or not have to find their own way from there.
I suppose it would be a downside better than simply leaving them out here.
I can relay the message to the person I have been speaking with, if you wish.
I let them know we can take care of them. And tell them to bring over any goods that they might have on there that they think might be helpful. No reason to leave helpful equipment lying around.
I'll relay all those messages to that person, assuming they're still there.
Yeah, that person is still there. They're still curious and now looking rather hopeful. You're willing to take us on? Yes. We'll start moving everything over to the other ship. We don't have much over here, but we'll take what we have.
If you are willing to work, the captain says, to help with that.
He looks around. You don't hear a conversation happening, but you see one through the windows of the ship. And the group seems amenable to the arrangement, as it were. And yes. We'll be heading over soon. We have some food and water, enough for us about 60 days. But depending on how many are over there, it might be a month or more.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll
Maybe
get that over.
we should help them move it, I say to the others.
Yeah.
Or I can.
Yeah.
And at this point, Travis, you hear him yell out, "All right, it's time for everybody to hand over the reins of the ship to me now. You're in no state to fight, and my people are ready to take control."
I'm going to start moving in that direction.
And initiative is being rolled. Very shortly.
Perfect.
Just getting into...
Can I say one last thing to that person then? Or are they, they left now? It seems these people are trying to attack us here. Be aware. We would appreciate help if you can.
Whatever you just did didn't come through, Matt.
Oh, it was a non-shore noise. We are not good at that.
Well, maybe stay on your side for now, then.
How come there's two Gerties?
That's a good question. I was going to point that out.
Roll? Gertie just rolled the 14.
One of those Gerties is the big Gertie.
That Gertie gone.
Bye, Gertie.
All right, that's there. This Travis needs to go too.
God damn, no rest.
No.
I promise I did not write this.
I know.
Rokos.
Yeah. Boy.
Man, I'm all out of spells.
Well, I'm going to stay where I currently am, but I will switch weapons to my longbow. And this is not how I envisioned this going down. I will fire one shot in Travis's general direction.
That shot will miss.
I'll try it again.
That shot will hit. Boop, boop. You see him take that arrow to the shoulder, doesn't even acknowledge it.
That's what I like to hear.
Indeed.
That's what I can do.
Definitely is bleeding, though. Doesn't not hurt him.
Right.
Just to be
If it bleeds, it has been stabbed.
Indeed. And Gertie.
Jeez, this is tough. I've already used so many spells. Never mind. Gertie is going to...
I'm going to delete a deader. No, he's a liver. I'm going to move the liver. There we go.
God, I don't have any luck points either. Yay.
So sorry.
Oh shit, I just remembered I didn't answer a question from before. To answer that question, there appears to be about, and they would have told you this through your mind, there are 6 Hidozi aboard the other ship.
Oh, okay. I was picturing a lot more for some reason.
Okay.
Okay.
Gertie is going to move. What is the range of this? Oh no, Gertie's not going to move at all. Because, yep, that's in range. Gertie's going to cast Command on Travis and say, surrender.
Ooh, that's nice.
Wisdom save.
Thank you. Wisdom save. 17. Well, yeah, there you go.
What was the number?
The number that got rolled was 17. The number that...
My number was 15.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
Well, that could have worked.
Could have.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It was worth a try.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have anything I can do on my
BA.
a bonus action. Sorry, one last thing to check. Yeah, I don't have anything to do for my BA.
Raconteur.
I'm going to go ahead and vicious mockery at Travis. How dare, this is a new low even for you. Shame.
Another wisdom save. Let's see how this one goes.
Wisdom, yeah.
17.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Jeez Louise.
He's not great at these saves.
Can I move Gertie up a little bit?
Sure, yeah, sure, that's fine. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, I also pull out my quarterstaff in the name of self-defense because it looks like I'm going to get roughed up.
Sure.
I picture it as more of like a 8th staff, like a cane, but
I'm fine with that.
No.
What you do see unexpectedly from next to the Raconteur, the captain deftly leaps. Nope, that's not a thing to leap over. That's not a thing to leap over
mast,
at all.
right?
That is a mast. 1, 2. What's her speed? There's her speed. 3, 4. What's the range? Yep. Okay. Judging things. Oh boy. Yep. Oh, I hate it so much. Captain will get to right here. We'll pull out 2 daggers from a thigh holster. Throw both of them directly at Travis's face.
Whoa.
The first one hits Travis in the cheek, glancing off, but you see a nice drop of blood starting to form, doing some damage there. The other one misses entirely. And that was her turn. Brilliant. Xanril.
I'm going to stay back here and just Eldritch Blast everyone. But this is aimed at Travis.
Fair enough.
Okay, I hear it.
The first one hits, the second one does not hit.
Well, that's it for me.
As a little bit of force catches Travis in the chest. He is not happy about it. You see him pull a familiar-looking potion out from
Oh, shit.
a hip attachment area. He gulps it down, and you see a patch of white fur appear on his forehead on the left side. He grows larger.
Oh, geez.
It's not a pleasant sight. These thugs, they do things. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll work it out. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that's not right. That's not what I wanted to do at all. There we go. Cool.
Oh, jeez.
Indeed. Here we go with attacks. These 4 over here are shooting crossbow bolts. 2 of them at the Raconteur, 1 at Xanril, 1 at Rokos. Here come 4 crossbow attacks in that order. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. The 13 will miss the Raconteur. The 18 will hit the Raconteur, doing 7 piercing damage on a crossbow bolt. The third attack will hit Xanril, doing a total of 9 piercing damage. The fourth crossbow attack misses Rokos, falling out into the space around you. The other 2 down here are gonna be coming after the 2 creatures there. They each get to make 2 melee attacks. It's 4 attacks. That's 1. Okay, that's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Those are going against 19 AC. One of them gets through, hitting Gertie for 8 bludgeoning damage as a mace strikes from these untrained looking moths. Another 4 attacks are coming, but this time towards the captain. Here we go. That's not the right thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. The number they're trying to beat is that. That will hit. That will hit. A perfect, like just excellent looking strike gets through and hits the captain directly on her head. She doesn't seem to take much damage from it, though, and that's kind of weird. But it's a perfect shot. It's crazy. It just doesn't seem to hurt that much. But she does get struck again, that one hurting a little bit more. She's still on her feet, though. And with his action, Travis is going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The captain is going to get an attack of opportunity against this motherfucker. Here we go. That will get through. That will do some damage. Travis will pull out a heavy crossbow. This thing looks fucking huge. He's pointing it at Rokos. It misses. That is their turn. Rokos, it is your turn.
Well, after dodging that, I shall put on my helmet, and I see no other reason why I shouldn't just close the gap. Switching from a longbow bid run back to sword. Where's my sheet? It's right here. Gulp. Gertie, it's your turn.
Yeah, it is what it is. You saw the rolls.
Does being made big like this, or is that considered shape changing?
Yes.
Okay. Then, I'm going to use Moonbeam, which, yep, there you go. I'm going to cast it so that it is getting Travis. Since it's a 5-foot radius, I don't think I can actually get anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to get him. Let's
a shape changer. Okay, yeah, it's a con save. I'm just reading through this. I don't think it's going to work the way you want it to work.
Aw, man.
Especially since they crit their con save.
Oh, shitty.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
But I believe it's still half damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, roll that damn.
It did already, 15.
Oh, shit. Well, there you go. Brilliant. We are looking for a recountor.
All right. Well, I'm going to do a thing again.
We're going to see if that... You are immune to that, but have disadvantage against that, which is not this. So, just a normal save. Gonna fail that save. Gonna take 7 damage. He looks fucking furious. Even as you're
Psychic.
watching. What? Go ahead. Yep, psychic.
I was just saying psychic. Yeah. Whatever.
Psychic. Yeah. Goddamn, just so grumpy with you. So grumpy. Even as you're watching him, you're starting to see his hands form into red balls, fingers starting to merge into each other. It's becoming a squatter creature, but big. It's a fucked up looking kind of transformation. And just so angry.
It also has disadvantage on its next attack.
Good to know. Thank you. The captain can make that many, and she will, against one of these thugs that's on her. That is a that, and a this. And one of those will do a thing. Brilliant. You see combat happening with her. It's no longer her turn. Xandril.
Is the mast climbable?
Yes.
I'd like to. Does that take any extra movement, or would it still?
Well, yeah. Climbing is half. Is like basically 2 feet for every 1 foot of movement, and it's about 30 feet off the ground. But there's a little ladder there.
I'm not on select.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna try going up. Get away from things. 5,
Sure.
10, and then so I have 10 feet up that I can get. Then.
Yep. Totally.
So, and then I will do 2 Eldritch Blasts at Travis again. Coming up.
They're coming up. No. The second one hits this bro. Makes him bloody, yo.
And that is it.
As you pull eye to eye, climbing this ladder up the mast, you shoot him with an arcane bolt. And it hurts him. And it's his turn. And he would come after you. He's just so angry at you. But there's this little person in front of him, and he just wants to hurt it. And it's going to attack him. Here we go with, one attack and a 2 attack. Yep, the first one. Looks like it's such a strong blow coming your direction. But something in the back of his mind twinges as he remembers the Pashaw's insult, and he misses this attack. The second one gets through. It does 12 damage slashing to you as this huge long sword digs into you. That was that one's turn. These two.
For Moonbeam, it says when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flames. So, did we do that too early last time? And it should have been now that we did the con save?
No. When it
and does it need to make another one now, or?
I think it makes another one, right? I don't.
I believe it makes another one. Yeah. Until the spell ends.
One on cast and
for
then
the first
one
time, and
Got it.
when it starts its turn there.
So it needs another con save for more damage. Here we go.
Okay. Well.
Or more damage.
It means both are true.
Yes. Here we go. It makes its con save, but I believe it still takes half damage.
Wow, we got 15 last time too. Weird.
Dice are dice.
Oh boy.
Even digital ones.
Uh-oh. Nothing, it's fine, probably. I replaced the HP instead of doing the math on it. So I gave it -7 HP instead of subtracting 7 HP from the number. And so I'm trying to remember what the number was.
Oops.
That's all. But it's cool. I think I'm good.
If you know what his maximum was, we can figure out how much damage he's taken.
Sure.
Assuming he was at full, which he was at full to my knowledge.
He was. I think we're good.
5. Yeah.
The thugs are going to be attacking. There are... No, this one's going to move this away. And here come some attacks at the recounter for Shaw.
I was like, how'd that thug get all the way over there already? That's the one that helped.
These, that one's still alive, still kind of bleeding out on the deck, actually, right under this fight in front of the recounter. As 3 of these strikes from these thugs entirely miss you, but one of them does strike you, doing 7 bludgeoning damage. You also see 2 heavy crossbow arrows coming your way. One of them misses. The other does 6 piercing damage, Mr. Bashaw. These other thugs down here, that's a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. 2 of these attacks on Gertie get through, doing a total of 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Whew. And I forgot to take my health potion on my bonus action last turn, so I was really nervous I was going to go down.
Well, we'll see if you get a chance to on your next.
Hopefully I'll remember.
Hopefully you will. And here come 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of these attacks will get through on the captain as well, but she seems to be holding her own against this barrage of damage coming her direction. She's starting to look a little bloody around her nose, though. Rokos.
If only I had bought some potions. I feel like there's only one option here for this character. He's going to commit seppuku. No.
Oh no.
Who cares?
Who?
Who cares is Travis, who in front of you takes a sword to the gut. At this point, after that blow, he's looking like one more solid shot would put him down.
Don't got the abilities to burn.
Fair enough.
I shake my fist internally at not getting one more notch on my helmet. All right. That's what I got.
Gertie.
Okay, I'm going to start by using my bonus action to take a potion.
Good call.
Because I just, can't keep forgetting to do that. Plus 8.
Brilliant.
All right. Oops, wow. That's not my initiative, or that's not my health. All right. And then I will use my action to do Word of Radiance on all 3 of the ones around me.
Con save.
Yes.
So 1, a 2, and a 3.
You get a save. You get a save.
The 18 will pass your save. The 15 will pass your save, but this 13 will not. And that person will take 7 radiant damage.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Brilliant. And that will bring us to the recounter for Shaw.
I am going to actually double check whether or not I'm any good at this. Absolutely not, which is why I'm going to also do it. So I would like to attempt to push the thug to my north.
To your north. Okay. I believe that is some kind of contested athletics check or of some kind. Is that right? No. A shove. What's your shove rules that you have in your mind? I forget them.
That is an unfortunate question.
Fair enough. Yep. You make a strength athletics check for me, please, unless you had another option for that.
It's about. Okay.
Nice.
We take those.
That will push them 5 feet this way.
Nice.
Damn.
That leaves them hanging off the side of the boat.
So, excuse me, pardon me. My apologies. We were crowded.
Time to be the Scar to his Mufasa.
I'm just picturing like Hans Gruber, but sideways. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was your action. Is there going to be any other bits there?
I'll move in this direction, and I have a bonus action. I'm going to chug a healing potion that I swear I bought. Yep, there it is.
Not a bad call.
One of my 2 potions.
Wow.
Weak.
Absolute trash potion.
Holy shit, terrible potion.
you got fleeced.
It's been in the bag for a bit. I was supposed to store it at room temperature. Oh dear.
Okay. All 3 of those are going to get through. 9, that's 14 damage. You see the captain go in on this thug here, almost bringing it down entirely, but it is still fighting. That's her turn. Xanril, it is your turn.
I'm going to continue to climb up so I can go 15 feet, so I'll be 25 feet up now.
Sure.
Assuming that mask goes that far. I assume it goes much farther.
Yeah. We'll build up another 5 feet. You should have a landing platform up there.
And then I will shoot off one Eldritch Blast at Travis and see if that does the trick.
It does not.
And then the second one, that's what I have.
That one hits. And this motherfucker is on his last.
God damn.
Just barely breathing, but still all about this fight. So goddamn angry. Just the maddest motherfucker you've ever seen in your whole life. Just the angriest. Anything else?
Nope.
Wendy.
Yeah.
What does moonlight burning this creature up look like as it starts its turn in your moonbeam?
Wow.
And it doesn't matter if it passes or it's
even if it's only 3 damage. Okay.
Yes, this kills it.
The moonlight kind of like burns away his skin in like a kind of like a dusty kind of fashion, not like actually burning or melting or anything. Like he kind of disintegrates and floats off into space,
like Voldemort,
like glittering
in the movies.
Glittering moon dust.
Yep.
And the last thing you hear is like a a very simian, like, and echoes across the space around you.
You should have helped us.
Upon seeing that happen, you hear a voice from this thug back here. Men, hold! He's down. There's no need to fight. And you see him throw down his crossbow and hold up his hands.
Nay, he's dispersed.
What?
I said, nay, he's dispersed.
Scattered. Atomized, reduced to atoms, not even a meme, just gone.
And the other thugs in that moment also take their time to stop fighting as well.
I would like to move over and try to help the thug I knocked over back onto the ship.
Oh,
Please. It reaches out a hand.
Terribly sorry. Never get into the peripheral of an elephant.
No, I get it. I understand. I didn't want to. It's very strong. And we're here.
Oh, that's been very taxing trip into space so far.
Must say, this has been quite a... Can you call it a day? Do we have something by which to acknowledge this as a day?
We still use days. I have an astrolabe in there. I'll show you later.
Oh, right. I pull out my... where is it? What kind of a thing was it again? The orb of time?
There you go. Yeah, it's like that. It
Oh.
still works. Your orb of time.
Wonderful.
well, perhaps we can all help the people on board the other ship to get over here, and we can get out of here before the other ones come back.
And yeah, you do hear a general assent amongst the thugs as well. It's like, we're willing to work. Is generally their thought. We know how fucked we are. Travis was crazy is kind of their thought, but he was taking care of us, and we thought, best under the command of the person we knew as opposed to strangers, but obviously that wasn't right. So that's the general thought amongst the thugs that you speak to as you are gathering the food and water from the other ship, as well as the Hidozi crewmates from that ship as well.
And he is the mind killer, after all.
Mm-hmm. And there is one more thing that the Hidozis bring along with them that may be of interest. And that thing, let me describe it a little bit more clearly, is a legless, high-backed chair made of wood with crystal wings and crystal armrests.
I really thought it was going to be a legless creature, like they had removed someone's legs and bound them into some servitude some way.
Luminous crystals. Yeah, exactly. Ridiculous. Luminous crystals under the seat project a golden hexagon onto the floor, which stabilizes the seat, allowing it to swivel and holding it in place.
Cool.
The captain will say immediately, "Oh, shit. They've left their helm behind."
What does that mean?
Well, what it means is that this is the heart of... You've been talking to... Fuck, I forgot his name. Shit. The Spelljammer aboard my vessel, my friend, that we all know, good friends with all of us.
I just don't have a very good memory.
You guys really don't remember his name?
Flapjack.
Flapjack. The jellyfish?
Well, he likes to be called Flump, but yes, the jellyfish like...
Yeah, the Flump.
Flumpy McFlumpface.
Well, this here is the beating heart of any vessel like this. With this, you can make more or less any properly sized boat into a Spelljammer.
Really? Oh, that's quite the find then, I suppose.
Oh, undoubtedly it is. And seeing as I have a boat of my own, I see no reason that you shouldn't take control of this. I think the three of you have been talking to Flapjack over the past hour or so. Says you might have some aptitude towards it, pointing to the three spellcasters that were talking to Flapjack earlier.
To take their boat? Take the one that's just sitting here?
What you hear at that point is one of the Hidozi scream, "No! Do not take that boat!"
Oh.
No, trust the previous owners would be rather peeved.
They are going to be looking for it, and any ship that looks like that is one of theirs, and they know it right off the bat. If they see you in it, there'll be more trouble than it's worth.
Thank you for the tip.
Wise words.
What else have you learned about them?
Maybe we can do this while we're traveling away from it.
True.
Sure, and you see, the captain goes, oh, too true. Now that we're all on board, you hear her bang against the wall there. Flapjack, take us out of here. And you feel the boat start to move away from the Star Moth, leaving the abandoned ship well in your dust. To answer your question, we've learned that they're evil. Evil creatures. Slavers. Terrible people.
Oh.
I don't know exactly what they're doing, but they had us drop seeds a little over a month ago onto your planet. Hundreds, thousands of ships. We were left behind to watch the destruction as it happened. We were meant to be out here for the next few months at least, but that was all we knew. We were just meant to watch. We don't really know what the seeds are doing at all.
Have they done this before?
Oh, this seemed to be pretty routine to them. It's new to us.
Where did they get you from?
Oh, we're from a little... honestly, we're just from a place, a small world that we called... fuck. I need to make up a whole planet now? Thanks, bro. No, it's fine. God damn it. Called Limtra. And these ships one day arrived, these moth-looking things, and we've never even heard of something like any of this, waving around generally to the space and ship and flying around you. That was about 5 years ago, and they took everyone, the entire population.
Oh, man, this is all that's left, or you were split up?
Oh, there's different groups of us, different places, different masters, all over space now, apparently. I haven't seen my wife in 4 years.
Oh.
My dear, you have my condolences.
Thank you. Just anything to be... Captain, if there's work to be done, please, we want to be helpful. The captain, generally comforts and lets them know that, yes, there's a place for them there if they want it. They're grateful. As far as the astral elves go, we really don't know much apart from that. We're not really told much but what to do.
So I learned that they were from the Xaryxian Empire, so you don't know where that is?
They say that their home space bubble, I don't know what it's called, but they say it's called Xaryxis, and they call the area around it Xaryxis space.
Makes sense.
That's the name of their planet, is Xaryxis. Was that what you were asking?
Yes, but you don't know where that is in space, how to find it.
No.
I figured as much.
Yeah. I also don't know how to get to any place called Xaryxis space. I've not been anywhere near there, and I've not really heard of it. So perhaps the person that might know more about this than any of us would be Commander Commandeer. Fuck, what is the title this person has?
Commander
Crux.
Commandeer?
Commander Commandeer, that's right.
That's good.
I mentioned Crux to you folks.
Commodore Commandeer?
Commander Commodore Commandeer Crux is the correct answer. Oh boy, where is that information? This is Yep, Commodore Crux. Commodore Crux at the Rock of Brawl is a friend of mine, and he is more wise about happenings out in space than anybody else than I know about. Not an old friend, sorry. It's as far as I know, he's the person to ask about stuff out in space. I've never met him personally.
Commodore Crux at what?
On the Rock of Brawl. We're on our way there now. We're, I think, just a few days out from it. But it would be nice to get a full rest after the happenings of today.
Oh, yes, I, for one, cannot wait for a good nap.
But if you're to speak to anybody, I think that's the person that we need to get you to.
Assuming we're done talking to them, I would like to ask one of the thugs what what was the potion that Travis and the other thug took that changed their form?
Oh, this one, the one that called the Moth, walks over to you and says, well, there's actually a couple still on the ground over there with him. We called them, not that we call them, but they're called Potions of Wrath. And you can have the 2 that he has. I don't think the rest of us have any, right? And everybody shakes their head. No.
Interesting.
Jacob over there was second in command, and so he had one himself. Of course, he's gone now. And at that point, the thug over here, you see, coughs a little bit. And the person that was just talking says, oh, shit, and rushes over and tries to help the thug that was dying. He seems to be stable. But yeah, there are 2 Potions of Wrath on the ground there.
Would anyone like these?
Possibly.
I don't know when I could possibly need one, but I'll certainly hold one.
It seems to be more handy for people that like to be right in the middle of combat. That is not my thing.
I tend to get mixed in the middle of things.
Personally, I just think it's going to be hilarious if and when Recounter has to take one.
Big old primate-looking elephant. A primate is a Pokemon, for those who are not aware of Pokemon stuff.
Does it just turn him into a mammoth?
Literally, well, yeah. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, in a way. And is there any other questions there? This person's run off to deal with stuff. Is anybody going to ask any other questions around this time? People just looking to
I'm very tired.
Off?
Yeah, I would just clarify that Rokos isn't actually standing with the group at this conversation. He is standing over by on the ship where Travis had dissipated off nothing, and is just kind of helmet under arm, looking out at the wild sea as the ship is traveling.
Yeah, and you can see you're traveling pretty quick now, but that dust cloud is far behind you.
Yeah, right.
As it sparkles out into the distance. That all being said, the rest of today goes by uneventfully as all of the new people aboard this ship start to try to relax together and explain themselves and apologize for certain actions and introduce themselves to their new shipmates. You can take a long rest.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is it okay for me to take one of those Potions of Wrath? I'm assuming.
There were 2 left, and I believe just the Recounter and Gertie were the only ones who asked for them. So,
cool. If everyone's good with it, then I'll take it.
Indeed. Over the next couple days, is there anything that you are particularly looking to get done? Cool.
No.
With that being said,
sorry, I was pulling up information for Potion of Wrath again because I closed the window. Anything we're trying to do over the next couple days while we're traveling?
While you're traveling, and if there's nothing, that's totally fine. I'm just giving you an opportunity because a couple days will be passing.
Are there any particular options?
If you're not doing anything of your own volition, there's absolutely chores that need to be done aboard the ship, and you will be asked, if you're not looking busy already, to keep yourself busy with certain shipboard tasks.
Actually, maybe learning more from Flapjack about how the ship works and stuff.
I think that's a good idea for me too.
Absolutely an option.
Learn a job.
There are also, for folks with the mending spell, there are some damages aboard the ship that could be helped out. As folks with magic, you would be asked if you had any ability to mend and asked to help repair damage.
I do not.
You will find Flapjack amenable to showing you the ropes of spell jamming a little bit more here and there. I believe I gave you guys all the rules about spell jamming mostly already. But yes, as far as getting a feel for things, bro, you just got to ride the astral waves and it gets very spiritual. And you're like, dude, you're driving a car. And he's like, no, man, I'm driving a soul. It's one of those things.
I don't really understand what
Like
you
a
mean.
Kia, man.
Over the next couple of days, Captain Sartell tells you stories about her wild space adventures, dealing with solar dragons, some space clowns out there, different stuff like that. And on the day that you are set to arrive on the Rock of Brawl, your ship slows unexpectedly. Around you on all sides are colossal chunks of rock floating in the void.
Oh, no.
Some overgrown with vegetations, while others are bare stone. Jellyfish-like creatures, shining, sparkling fish, a space whale, all float by through the paths of the rocks around you. You see the captain look around uneasily. There's plenty of places for pirates to hide around here. And as if on cue, a vessel lurking behind a nearby asteroid comes into view. Its enormous spiral shell merges with an open bow, beneath which long tentacles wave.
Oh dear.
As if caught in an invisible current. Mind flayers. And that's what we're in this chapter.
Who said that?
That was Captain Sartell.
Okay.
And we'll get you over to the end screen, get you your theme song, perhaps.
Screen here?
There should be a screen here. No? Is there not a screen here?
Black and white.
That's too bad.
No,
What about
there's a screen now. Now there's just us with the token.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Background.
Brilliant. We're going to do this another way. How do we do this? We're going to do this through a YouTube thing. on.
What?
Did he just stop being heard for you guys too?
He just completely left.
Okay.
Now he's back.
Blinking in and out of existence.
Yeah. No, we can't hear you, Matt.
Am I back now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's what that is. All right, guys. That sucks.
It's okay. You still had a good session.
I'm glad. I'm glad it was that, if nothing else.
It was that.
And I'm glad it works out, because who knows how long it'll be till I have my computer back.
Hopefully not long.
Yeah, I mean, they said a couple days, but it's also holiday week, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Ugh, that is too bad. But I am glad that we got to the end of this chapter.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
We didn't die for good.
Yeah.
Got dicey.
It did get dicey. That's very...
And then as that third battle started, I was like, oh god, we're not making it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pacing on this is crazy.
It has been really effing crazy. No doubt about that. I kind of don't get it, and I kind of do get it in different ways.
I feel like part of it was that the adventure expected us not to stay and fight the crystal creatures or something, and we were supposed to take off to the dock and get in a fight with thugs there, like in the rider's line. Oh,
it's working.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to fix it. At this point, I don't mind explaining how everything was meant to work. You were definitely supposed to fight the crystal creatures at the beginning, the crystal vine creatures. They, you fought as many of them as you were meant to fight. And then if you were going to continue fighting, more were going to show up and keep showing up and keep showing up. But you guys left at the time they suspected that you were going to leave.
Interesting.
They did expect you to fight the thugs at the dock.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Which would have given you a short rest between the thug fight and the astral elf fight.
Oh.
Instead of having the short rest between the crystal fight and the astral elf fight, and no rest between the astral elves and the thugs. Does that make sense? Am I tripping?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it was just like where that short rest was supposed to come. And that's part of the options as well, as like if they decide not to fight the thugs at the docks, fight the thugs here. but that's like a secondary, like, if they do this, you can do this. Mm-hmm. They definitely expected you to fight the thugs at the docks. So, that.
Never mind then.
It was supposed to be all these fights. Yeah, exactly. And I think, like, the way D&D is written, at least 5e, I think that the designers want you to fight a bunch of fights all in the same day. Like this kind of. I just don't know if they were necessarily supposed to be this hard. Especially that Astral Elf fight. I think I really ended up using too much of the juice for that one.
I think it's also hard because we have a lot of characters that are not themed for combat necessarily.
Sure.
So
yeah.
I beg to differ.
We're more. Well, I said a lot.
One outlier.
I made some stupid decisions too.
How so?
I made some stupid decisions though in the Astral fight. I don't know, just the way I was doing some of the things was like, oh, but we're learning new characters too.
Yeah.
How the abilities work.
I used enough shatters to validate.
And I don't know if the next day of adventure is going to be as exciting as this one based on what I've read. It may be, but it may not be.
We're about to fight fucking mind flayers. It's going to be fine. By fine, I mean, I look forward to making my next set of characters.
Quote unquote.
I do think
fight
that
mind flayers.
I think it is fun for me, at least, that this fighter does kind of feel different than a normal fighter. It does feel like, kind of like a hold the line to the last kind of fight style, and it's kind of neat.
It's pretty cool.
I dig it. So we'll see.
This group
I
is
know
a lot
fighters
of fun
do
together.
that, but I just mean that like the class itself has some abilities that really heavily lean towards that and encourage you to be like, no, I'm a wall now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a wall with blender blades.
Right.
That's cool.